Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you here. It's it was okay weekend. It was quiet for me. We've had a lot of rainstorms around. I kind of dodged it for a couple of days there, but it looks a little bit gloomy out there now. A little bit gloomy. But we did get a lot of rainstorms come through Asia here, or the Orient, I should be more specific, I suppose. And a lot of flooding. The Filipinos got flooded. We got flooding in Taiwan and in China and Thailand. There was a lot of flooding all around, and some here in Japan too, especially up in the city where my children live. But no particular problems. But a lot of rains, lots of rains. It's coming toward the end of that season though. But hopefully you guys had a good weekend. How about you, GOP? What did you do this weekend?
Uh, Beyond working, it's what I usually do on my weekends. Unfortunately, although technically now is my weekend. I I went today. I went to see my parents because they were in town, so we all went out to eat. Um, I had to do some stuff for work, even though it's my day off. Sad, but it is what it is.
Of course,
Um,
yeah, it is what it is.
mm,
That's true.
but not much else. Just went shopping with my parents afterwards, but that was about it.
So you get along with your parents?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's good.
They just they live out of state, so I don't see them all the time.
Yeah,
But
I've never been particularly close with them. I mean, there's no real anger or any kind of particular venom or voice, which is
Mhm.
not close. My mom passed away, of course, a couple years ago, but I haven't spoken to my dad since, actually.
Yeah, my parents will usually call, maybe
Yeah.
like every other day,
Oh,
or
really? Well, that's a
or
lot.
usually they'll call in the middle of my game sessions.
Of course.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
that's why I have to mute my phone before. Actually, I should mute my phone right now. That's a good
I'm
reminder.
not going to mute my phone. You have to
Yeah.
just live with it.
Yeah. No, I don't have a phone. I'm smart.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, your wife handles everything.
I allow other people to possess phones. I don't touch them.
Usually, the smart thing to do is not to own anything with the word "smart" in the title.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or
See,
it has a GPS on it.
well, see, my life is very, very simple. What you do is you wind me up, you put me where I'm supposed to be, and you let me go, and I do my thing. Right?
And you have the the well, I don't know. I was gonna say like one of those old toys kind of thing. You know
Oh yeah.
how they walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm just like that. I'm actually not really overweight, but I get the joke. Um, I'm an older American. I get the joke. I do. I used to be overweight. I lost a lot of weight though. But I still got some of the rankling and unfortunateness from being overweight, but I did lose it, which is good coming in my older age here. It's better not to be heavy, but nevertheless, yeah, no, I just kind of I'm just like on this show. You turn me on, and I entertain people for an hour. They call it being an
So we,
educator, but
so we
it's
can thank your wife for winding you up. Is that what you're saying?
oh yeah, she definitely did. I'm not one of those type people that speaks about such things.
Mhm.
But yeah. Yep, yep. Let's put it this way, lady. I woke up and I had breakfast and orange juice waiting.
Ooh
Ooh,
la la.
Yeah, there you go.
fancy,
There you go.
fancy.
Yeah, you can read
All
into
right.
that whatever you like. I am good
Mhm.
over here in the hit like and share. Hopefully you guys will as well. So those who are interested will come over and join us. We're waiting for our game master to show up. Don't know where he is. He says something about food. It's like bodily functions are unnecessary, sir.
Mhm.
Responsibility.
Well,
Uh,
I did get a hold of him. I guess he's in traffic on his way back, so that's why he's still not back yet.
mhm,
But he
mhm.
should hopefully be back soon.
Well,
That's all right. We
Oh,
got six
yeah.
more
speak of the
minutes to
devil.
go.
So, we just got back. Traffic was interesting.
Well, how interesting.
Not terrible.
Okay, that's not very interesting then. Anyways,
We were
What
talking about old people sex.
Oh well, that happens.
It
I got
does.
something for that. Hold on a second.
Oh God.
Let me send it to Chester so he can use it in his later campaign.
What? All right.
I almost spilled the beans to Tower about the soundboard, and I
Oh
stopped
no!
Oh
Oh
myself.
no! Don't you
No, no,
do
no.
that?
I stopped myself. I was because I was just kind of like casually mentioning something, and I'm just like, oh, because he was saying how he wanted to do like a sound effect or something,
Mm.
and but I didn't tell him. I almost did, and then he's like, "What? You got to tell me. You started saying something." I'm like, "Nope, I can't. I promised Chester and Lady that I wouldn't."
That's right. That's right.
oh, pulling me in on this, are
Oh
we?
yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm totally
Everyone
blaming
has to
you
take
guys.
responsibility for it, without question. I can
Indeed.
search for a sound. Let me see. Star Trek. Let me see what happens. Nothing. I have to have it, so I have to actually go do it. Oh, I see. So all
Mhm.
I actually have is like this
Yeah.
and the other five. I know Puffin said he was doing something. Let's see what he's doing. I don't see anything, so I don't know. I don't
It
know. Oh,
has to
there it is.
be.
There it is. There it is. Okay. So I have a thing here. Let me go ahead and bring that over. Alrighty, let's see here.
That's
So,
I hope it's not
that's how
loud.
you properly use Wish in a campaign.
okay. So I suppose I should share so they can see. Oh, that's
Yeah,
not the only place.
that's what I do to Tower. If we ever wished.
Oh, fair, fair.
What?
Let me.
I,
I'm sharing. Yeah, I'm sharing. There you go.
oh, well, I don't see you sharing. Oh, there.
I am
There
doing
we
it.
go.
It's done. It happened.
It happened. Oh no, he sent me this.
Yeah. So let's see. For helping me with my geometry homework, I'll grant the both of you one wish. What do you? I wish he had taste buds in his asshole. It is done.
You just see the guy's face. It's great. That's what you do to Tower.
Yeah, that is.
Because you would, it's not 15 after yet, so.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Tower's gonna be about an hour late. He said. So
Where's he eating at this time?
I don't know. I don't know why he's gonna be an hour late. He just posted that in the general on here. So we
Huh.
will see.
Mm. Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
it's gonna
That's
be
a way to
nice one
start our
today.
day off, though, with
Poo poo
memes, poop
With
memes, poop
memes.
jokes.
poop jokes.
Always
This
gotta
is
have the poop
all the
jokes.
entertainment you can expect.
Yes, I know. I know. Anyway, we are going to give it a minute or two, of course. But how are you, Puffin? How was your weekend?
It's all right. Just preparing to go to Norway tomorrow.
Oh
Nice.
wow,
Norway. That's definitely on my list. What are you
Mm.
going there for?
Um,
the
as
Norwegians, of
usual,
course.
help my dad as he goes to play music,
Oh, that's cool. What kind of music your dad play?
Christian rock,
Sweet. Is he a singer or a guitar drummer or what?
guitarist.
Guitarist. Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. I like
Yeah.
it. It's been
I'm a
around a
So
long.
he's paying your way. You're just a roadie or whatever they
Yep.
call him.
I'm the merch man.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
merch.
There you go. Yeah.
I sell the merch.
I put my
Been doing
wife
it
on that.
for
She cares about money.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for like 20 plus years.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, music's fun.
Indeed.
So it
I
certainly
can't
is.
play it like he does. I can barely play at all, but it happens.
Oh, no, that's true. I mean, in my family growing up, everybody could do like an instrument, but they weren't any good at it. I was the only one that was good at it. I don't know of any of my relatives in the past that were musicians. Just the only one I know is of myself. But my current family, the one I made myself, nobody can do music. I mean, my daughter plays piano, but it was just one of those things you do as a kid. It
Hmm.
isn't, real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
was kind of
the
the same way
extent
with
of my
piano.
music.
Yeah.
My dad's been playing music for 50 years, and I'm just like, music? Nah, well, no, what's this moving picture video game thing you told me about, Dad?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
That's true.
that was all she wrote. He introduced me to old Doom and Commander Keen, and that was it.
That's true. Oh, Duke, Duke there. He gets your attention. But I did have one of those mini baby drum sets, and I tried to get my son into wanting to play drums, but no, no, no.
I
So
got when my younger sister had her kid, I got them. I was looking specifically, intentionally looking for the most annoying, loud, obnoxious toys I could get. The their new kids, so I got them like a playmat that was like a piano
mm,
kind of thing. So just make noise all day long. It was great.
sure. That's what friends and family are for,
Mm-hmm.
to irritate you.
Mhm.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, I can't wait to be a grandpa. I'm going to be the absolute worst grandpa.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
I'm
for
gonna
Spoil
be.
sure.
them in the back.
Well, I'm gonna be one of the ones that say I'll give 500 yen to the first one that says shit. I'll be that grandpa.
I just like the idea of at some point in the future when my sister asks me to babysit, I'll just give him like a ton of ice cream right before she comes to pick up the kid, and that'll just be perfect.
No,
You
what you
know.
do is you take your fingers, stick it in whiskey, wash out the interior of their mouth, and you're good to go.
Wow. Well, I don't think legally I don't think I can get away with that one. But
That's how the old Italian ladies did it.
oh, I'm sure.
You know.
But I'll stick with the giving him a ton of sugar right before my sister would get back, and then
Yeah. Good
all right,
brother.
have fun.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. 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 No, no. It's a little bit of alcohol never hurt anybody.
No, a
But
lot of alcohol.
yeah, that a lot of alcohol hurts everybody. That's true. But
Mhm.
yeah. Oh well. So we are waiting. Tower's not going to be here for a while, so we don't have to wait for Tower. But
All right.
you know, you can take over anytime you like.
Sure. All right. So you guys were in a dungeon filled with rats.
We were
You had just turned some rats against each other. You killed 6 out of the oncoming 15 rats that were going to eat your face.
something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. So
Okay.
let's show the catacombs.
Well, there we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
As you can see, the acid burns from the
Abyssal rats. Yes.
yep, and the dragon trying to destroy them.
So this is a
So
different setting.
no, it's where you guys were. This is what you find when you get down
No,
the
no, no.
stairs.
I meant on the AI generated art.
Yes, a different setting.
Yeah, that's cool. See yeah, it's evolving so quickly, dude.
Oh yeah, it is. Um, yeah, yeah, it is. We could talk if you had time later about all the different things and terrifying wonders I've come to know.
Yeah, no, it sounds fun. What you really need, what's going to really open it up, is when they sell a software that you can
Mhm.
download and just use yourself.
Well, I have GitHub files. I could some programmer people I know is like, hey, here's a GitHub. If you know some basic commands, you can make your own art generator on your computer. So here you go. Have fun.
Yeah, well, it's
I
coming
was like,
though. Someone's got to
yeah.
package that shit. You watch.
Well, I
I
mean, I could
mean,
tell these guys, and they could package it. They could
we're already
definitely do it.
yeah, we're already at the point, honestly, I think, where you could have like an AI, which you kind of already have to some degree, AI like driven games and stuff like that.
Sure.
But like adding in AI art that's actually palatable, because I've seen ones where there is AI art that's just awful, but but it's like there's a lot more you can do just with stuff that's even out now, but it just needs to be a little polished up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. No, you see what those modders did with Skyrim, so.
Mhm. Oh, I want to try that so
Yeah, it
bad.
looks fun actually. Yeah. But anyway, please, we have a different style for the AI art here. I like it.
Thank you. So, as I remember, you had just wiped out the rats that you were fighting, and the others were down the hallway on their way.
Something like that. Yeah, that we had taken out the ones in our nearest. We all were doing our various attacks, and the ones that were in our various in our nearby were
Mhm.
gone. But I sensed there were more coming. So
Indeed.
yes.
And so, since Tower's not here, the entity within him is going to knock him out
Oh,
to
good.
have a nice heart-to-heart conversation about
Because he's
who's the
being a
real boss.
dumbass. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's being stupid.
Yeah.
Because it turns out whenever an eldritch entity replaces your liver, blood poisoning pretty much knocks you out pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
I'm kind of wondering why he and GOP kind of went the way they did. It's going to be really hard to find a way to unify this party.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just no shame. No, it's gonna be
It's basically gonna be like this. I'm gonna tell him, we got to get rid of the thing within you, or you can't be redeemed.
Oh, I'm
Well,
more concerned with GOP, to be honest with
oh, why? What's
Right.
wrong with
you.
me?
It's okay. You're getting good at making new characters. So
Yeah, right. It's a skill. It's a talent learned after
it is.
many, many poor decisions.
And after many discussions with the GM, hey, can I do this? You should do this. That's a great idea, GM.
So anyway, so the piss wolf that looks exactly the same except for he wears a top hat is on the ground. Perfect.
Yeah,
I
he's
have a villain nearby, and I have a angry and slightly bitter redeemer, and me who has found happiness. Wow, talk about bad timing.
I'm
and your
fixing to be
girlfriend.
required
And my
redeemer.
girlfriend.
I am still stealth, by the way.
Oh, of course you are,
All right.
but I can feel you.
Of course you are.
Falling in the
Okay,
end.
so if he tells us we get things coming this way, maybe I can use one of my abilities to block the passage and only let one through at a time, making it bottleneck. I wonder if I could do that with my shadow grips. Kind of make it where they can only come in at us one at a time, therefore be easier to kill, right?
You could. You could also do something that, unfortunately, it would be help to have Tower here. You can collect some of the barrels and other things sitting around in the catacombs and just kind of make a barricade instead of having to use magic. But you can use magic if you want. That's an
No,
easy roll.
that'll be easier to do. Is
Yep. So
making barrier.
GOP gets stacking.
Right. My character is busy being sneaky and waiting for more rats to come. He's got his
Let me
he's got
roll a detect sneaky guy check for the rats.
I have to roll pretty high.
They will. They will.
Well,
Because
the question is, she doesn't get their attention because he's moving things around.
they're coming from everywhere.
Oh, okay.
They're coming out of the walls, out of the
The
floor.
rats have a +8 to their detection, to their perception. That's pretty crazy. Okay.
They're Abyssal.
That's true. Alright, well, let me roll mine to counter that then, right? So I get advantage and a
There's a
+10.
dice battle going on. All right, let me
All
go
right.
watch it. I got it.
So
All right.
here we go. So let me see here.
Because I didn't think they had a +8 last week when I was stealthing.
No, this
I
is
know
from
they had
the.
something that was a plus.
This
I know
is the swarm.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'll roll my I will roll my 2d20s because I have advantage with it, and then
Indeed.
and +10, so that is a 25.
So the rats crawl over you, unaware that you're there.
All right.
And some of them are hindered by the barricade that was set up, and you basically have them funneling in over. So they're on top of GOP. You don't realize he's there, and begin moving up towards everyone.
Man,
So
okay.
let's roll new initiative.
All right.
Who's
Okay.
rolling? One person in the group, or
No, each
So
person rolls their own initiative. It's your
Ooh, that's worse.
D20 plus your agility, right?
14.
plus any bonus.
Yeah, I don't have that.
5.
Yay. I'll just roll a single dice for she and I. We have the same pluses anyway.
Okay. She's a minion anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
there's a tie there. So let's do a roll off GOP.
All right.
Just base D20.
Oh, you're rolling high.
Aha! Roll
All right.
again.
Let's go again.
Aha!
What'd you
Roll one.
roll?
Do
What'd
it.
you roll? Oh, did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
For some reason, it didn't pop up on mine.
All right. So you'll go ahead of them. So
Oh, mine's froze. Let me
No,
reset mine.
just reset it. Yeah, it's working fine.
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
right, so
it was,
Celtic.
there was
What did I roll?
You rolled 16.
all right,
Okay.
they are funneling in. I'm gonna start using the staff and hacking at them.
All right. Roll a whack-em check.
Whack 'em check. So that's gonna be a strength. No, the staff. So it's agility or is it strength?
It's strength.
Okay, so that's 20 plus 2.
You and I have switched positions since the Umbral game, lady.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was running, but in the
Oh.
Umbral campaign, you were always last. Now I am.
Oh yeah.
I think she would be. I think because you remember you get your class bonus, not your stat bonus, so that would actually be higher. That would be a 24, but it doesn't matter because it's critical. So roll your damage 2d6, please.
Hmm.
All right, 21 damage to one of the rats will. Well, 23 actually will splatter one of them. They just.
Glad you know the pluses and I don't.
It's his game.
Okay.
Crit. So,
Yep.
oh yeah, but the +2. I don't know.
All right.
Either way.
She rolled it like a D&D roll. She didn't.
GOP,
Alright.
go.
Go,
Okay,
GP.
cool. I'm going to pop out of my sneak boost, and then I'm going to sneak again. That's what I was doing before.
Okay.
So, I will...
Any rats that are on you will know you're there and attack you.
Can I wait for? Can I hold my turn until the rats have gone past me?
Yes, you can.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then.
Okay. So then after GOP, you'll go to the rats, and the rats are going to move up to attack Lady. And since there's a big group of rats, that's going
And
to
I get to dodge, right?
you
Or
just
block?
I roll to see if you can choose to block, or I can roll to see if I hit you. It's up to you. Because these rats do not hit very hard. It's your choice. Do you want to block them or do you want to dodge them?
I'll dodge them.
All right, let's see if you can dodge. Because rolling for one swarm of rats, I believe that'll hit you.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
20 plus 8 plus agility.
No, you don't roll. You just have a static dodge.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is, tell me what to roll.
You don't
don't
roll
roll
anything.
It's
just
8
have
plus your agility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
right.
what he's done, lady, is he's changed the word armor class into dodge, and then he's added armor class as health.
Okay.
is what he's done.
So they hit.
Indeed. For a whole bunch of 4 damage. All right, so the rats start swarming on Lady, biting at her.
Now I go.
Now you go.
All right. So that is a d20 plus 7. And I'm just going to pop out of my stealth, take a quick shot, and then... Oh, that's not good. That's only a 12. Oof.
That will miss. Now,
All right.
since the rats are swarming on Lady, what's your agility, Lady?
Agility is +5.
+5. Okay, so you miss Lady as well. You just completely miss, and it goes into the wall.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to stealth again. So I'll roll my
Roll.
stealth. Oh, I shouldn't even do the +10 on there, but because it's advantage. Ooh, that's not good. That is a 15.
All right, let's see if the rat swarm can detect you, because this is their highest skill is detection.
Oh,
No, they do not.
Too late. It gave you the 15.
well, you have to beat. That's the way this one works. So
Oh, sure.
all right.
No, it's
So that's
So what are you?
what's up now.
What are you doing?
I'm stealthing.
So you're not attacking.
I attacked and I missed.
Oh, I
Yep.
see. So that means it's
Yep.
my turn. Okay.
Yes. it is your turn.
So let's see what I'll do. I could do singular lightning. I can't do the chain thing because that would hit these guys. So I can't do. I shouldn't
Yeah.
do that. I could do a single one. I could do a side bullet just normally. I could do the influence thought thing. How many am I detecting anyway?
This is a swarm, so it's a lot of voices.
I see. Well,
Indiscriminate number of
yeah,
lots of rats.
yeah.
So
I'm
the trade.
assuming that my
Mhm.
polyglot skill
Mhm.
is only with sentient language.
Correct.
Okay. So
Now the options you got between your single bolt lightning will do the 2d6 plus your willpower
right,
damage,
right. Yeah, I know.
but your side bullet can critical. That's the difference.
That is the difference. Yeah, no, I understand that. I want to do something fun, but it's probably the smart move for me just to turn them against each other, really.
But what you could do is use telekinesis to lift Lady out of the swarm of rats and pull her back over to you.
Then they'll
I,
just
I would I
follow.
would not never disrespect a warrior like that. Um, yeah. Yeah, no, the best thing for me to do is just try to do what I did before and turn them against each other in this particular situation. Big monster, I'll throw bangs at, but now that's the move here, and that's what the dragon told me to do anyway. So
Okay.
I'm doing that. So
Okie doke.
let's see. My influence is just straight willpower, right? Oh no,
Right.
it's persuade.
Yes, it's persuade.
It's persuade. Yeah, okay. That's right. That's why I pumped the shit out of that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Alrighty then. So let me do that. I'm going to persuade them that they need to kill each other because they're just bad.
There's not enough food.
Yeah, they should eat each other. Yeah. It's come to that.
Tie their tails together.
35. It's interesting.
So
I initially had images of making this like Akira-esque, but really what I've done is created Jean Grey.
Oh, you
all
With
right.
no
definitely
boot.
So
what?
let me see how many are affected. Let me roll for that real fast.
I think I created
Yeah, you did.
You
pretty
super
sure.
critic.
Super created.
Yeah, pretty sure. So critical. So 7 of the rats in the swarm. So basically, the rat swarm begins gnawing and biting at itself, which will cause it to lose all of its modifiers on its turn.
Okay.
So it loses all its skill modifiers, it loses all its roll modifiers. It is just doing basic, like, so some of them actually slake off of Lady, so she can move out of the swarm on her turn. So what's your girlfriend doing?
Oh yes, it's her turn. Well, she's going to just do what she does. I mean, like I said, I tried to make her more utilitarian, so she doesn't have many actual combat options, which is fine. But she's just got a double fisted wanding, you know,
Okay.
that which she does. So
She should teleport one of them into the sky. Just have it fall to its death. A mile in the
Actually,
air.
terminal velocity for a rodent isn't fatal.
oh,
Wow.
yeah, there you go. You learn
That's a good
something every
point.
day. Let's see here. That's the dual wield, right?
It's just
Okay.
like, Mhm.
Well,
So
it'll still be out of the dungeon.
she's gonna just do her wand attacks, yeah.
yeah, because they did an experiment in Canada where they chucked a bunch of cats off of skyscrapers because terminal velocity isn't fatal to cats, and they were hardly injured actually.
Sounds demonic, and of course we know
It's
that
very
cats can't trust
anti-Canadian.
cats. Yeah.
Yeah, they would go like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 stories up to, and just chuck cats off of buildings.
That
I can't
sounds
see that happening, actually.
all
I
right.
don't think that's.
So her first attack with fire is a miss, and then the second hand attack doesn't get pluses, right? Correct, Puffin?
Right.
Right. Yeah. So only the first attack gets attack bonus. The second one doesn't, right? So, and then the ice attack, she might have hit with that a 15.
It does.
Okay. So she does. I rolled 2d6, right?
Right?
But this isn't a crit though. So.
No.
All right. So that would be a 6 plus 7, so 13. 13 damage to
Oh.
one of the rats.
All right. So one of the rats basically turns into a giant frozen sickle and falls off.
Ew.
Just like the blood in its veins freezes and punctures through the outside of it, and it falls off like a spiky potato.
Ew. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Yes.
She's done.
A
All
plague
right.
sickle.
So now it goes back to Lady.
I'm moving out of the swarm where I can't get hit really easily. Notice that they're killing on each other, killing themselves. So yeah, stand back and be prepared to defend myself. Then
Okay. So
I moved out of the way.
So are you attacking or what are you doing,
no,
lady?
she's just defending herself.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So
They're killing themselves.
Well, you are the
You're
warrior,
doing the work.
though. You are literally the warrior.
well, she's a shaman, I thought.
Oh,
I'm a shaman.
all right.
My sister was a warrior before.
Oh,
Well,
that's right.
she's
That's
going to
right.
be. She's going to be a warrior this time when she plays with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the other orc. Anyway, go ahead.
Are you going to attack, lady, or no?
No, she's
No,
not.
she's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Then it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Your turn.
Yeah, and then it's Puffin.
So roll my. It's +7. So. Man, I'm rolling crap. 13. Does 13 hit a swarm of rats? Puffin.
Did I say you had to get high? Because you rolled exactly their defense.
I think it
can't-
has to be higher. So
Yep.
no,
So
I
you
missed.
missed.
Darn it. Well, I'll stealth again because
Roll that stealth. Not that I can. Well, I could detect you up pretty high.
you don't get your bonuses.
I do not get my bonuses, but I could still get a natural 20. Don't doubt.
22.
Let me see if I get a natural 20. See if I'm
Yeah,
hot
get him.
garbage.
Get him.
Get him. Natural
I'm
20.
still
No,
nope.
it's a
No,
natural
that's
3.
a natural 3. Yeah.
But the rats are going to move to attack Lady. No, 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 no.
I thought they were fighting themselves.
Well, they
They
are, but they're
some
still
of them
fighting
are.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a swarm. So it's like you have like 100 rats, and like a few of them have started infighting, and the rest of the swarm's like, I don't know what those guys are doing, but this lady looked tasty.
I'm green. Does not
Yep.
mean meat. Meat
Yeah.
green's bad though.
They're rats.
They're
They eat
rats.
green. They're
Yeah.
rats.
Damn.
They got you.
Oh. Oh no.
All right. So the rats have decided to do 8 damage to you. Luckily, they can't crit. They just do 2d6 damage because it's a swarm.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
So 8 damage, but I need you, lady, to roll me a resistance against disease.
Oh no.
Lady's gonna get the plague.
She's gonna get the demonic plague because these are infernal rats.
Good.
Never mind. You resist the infernal plague.
Yay. It would have been not
What
good
would
to
you,
have a shaman orc infernal. That would have been bad.
would
You
you
hear the entity within tower be like, well, we can only hope.
Mm, mhm.
He's somewhat disappointed that he didn't get to see an infernal shaman orc.
Okay. My attack. Now I have my telekinesis. Yeah.
Correct.
And basically the blurb is willpower for ranged effects, right?
So
So
basically, if you were going to make a strength check instead of, or you could use your willpower instead by
right.
using
No,
telekinesis.
I understand that. What I wanted to know was the literal area of effect. I don't mean as in game terms. I mean the actual mathematical area of effect of my telekinesis. Meaning, can I create a wall?
Would you create like Mr. Mime?
What do you mean?
Like,
Yes.
are you going to put bricks together or just make like a wall of mental energy that people
Yeah,
can't?
yeah. I was just wondering how big
A
is my
wall of force.
because in essence it's basically like a hand reaching out doing stuff. So I'm like,
Yep.
how big can I make my hand is my thing. Can I put a wall of force to kind of try to block them off and let them tear at each other is my thought.
Well, I think what you could do is you have a willpower of 7, right?
9.
9. So you're one away from max. That's good. With a willpower of 9, I'd say you'd probably be able to, like, your range is about 45 feet.
Sure.
So mass is probably about half that. So 20 foot, you could make basically a 20-foot barrier.
A 20-foot barrier and how wide is this hallway?
It's about 30 feet high, I think, if you
And
look at the catacomb.
and width?
Width is only like 10 to 12 feet.
All right, so I could potentially pull it off. So what I
And the
want to
way.
do is try to scoop
Mhm,
them and push them back
mhm.
behind my barrier, hoping that my mental machinations will cause them just to completely turn on each other and because that's and kill each other.
Mhm.
That's what I want to do.
So
Uh,
you're
I-
telling.
Why not just encircle them with the
Well,
wall?
the thing is, with the creating a barrier of telekinesis, what it is basically you're basically putting your hands up, and if anything comes within that barrier, it's like you're pushing it away with your mind instead of just it being like a telekinetic energy shield.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to kind of create a distance so as because the unless because some of them, what was it, seven? Seven of
Mhm.
them are trying to kill the other ones, right? So I
Right.
just want to kind of give it time, is what I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
That's the fact that it's reactive is not a problem. But anyway, I'm going to let her go first though. So she's just going to do her typical, 'cause she doesn't really do anything else. Like I said, I didn't make her really a warrior type. Um, she has her first attack misses, second attack and misses. So she throws a couple in, and she doesn't succeed this time. And I put my telekinetic thing into effect. So how do you want me to do that? Just wait
So
and
you just
respond?
yeah, if they try to move up to you, you just make like a telekinesis to push them back. Just 1d20 plus 9.
Right. So I am trying to put it beyond us. Even though he's being stealthy, I know exactly where he is because of the mind thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, I
Eh,
know. Well, no, because I know
Or
you're a blank space, but yet you're a
yeah,
blank space.
yeah, that
So
makes sense.
therefore, I know where you are. I'm not going to try to push into your brain. There's no need for that. But I know where you are, right? In general things. So I'm trying to. So you said I have
Well, you
45
saw
foot.
him pop out of stealth and then pop back in,
Yeah, but
so you know.
I got where he is in my head. But either way, I have a 40 foot, 5 foot range, and a 22 foot, you know, breadth. So I'm kind of trying to do it beyond that. So beyond him, because I think he's the furthest away, isn't he?
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm in that mode, and I'll basically. Do you want me to do any kind of maybe this round I don't have to, but do you maybe? Well, anyway, you just deal with how you're going to deal with it. I'm done,
Okay, cool.
lady.
Lady.
turn again, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whichever is closest to me, that is on this side of the wall, not on his other wall, other side. But I can't see it anyway, right?
What do you mean you can't see it?
I can't see your invisible force wall.
No, you can't. No,
Okay.
and it's
Um.
reactive anyway. So
All right. So I can still attack.
yes, you should.
All right. Here we go. Swing and a miss, probably.
Don't you have like magical abilities or something?
12
He
plus
does.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
But
So
once you use them, well, for our characters, not yours, because yours is mental. Ours is one-time use per session.
what are you talking about? I got one time use stuff as well. I'm just not using them yet.
Yeah.
You missed
Uh,
though.
12 plus
Yeah.
what?
2.
Well, no.
It's just for
What's your class bonus?
Yeah,
class bonus.
you should have up to 5.
Yeah, but I work as a 6. Remember,
Oh,
one
then
level
fine. So
higher.
therefore it's 6. You
No,
should
no,
add
no,
it
no,
to your roll.
no, no, not your level. Your level isn't what we're talking about. We're talking about the items that you have on you that increase your 2-hit chance. For each of those specific items, you get a plus
Class
1.
bonus is a +1 to hit and +1 to damage. So
No,
that's still not enough.
no, that's
No,
not what we're talking about. You have a set of items that are applied to your shaman, and how many of those you have in your actual possession gives you that many pluses to your attack. Now, last week when we finished off offline, I had to go to work, but we were talking about trying to put some actual progressional attack in. I don't know what kind of decision was made on that, if any. But
Yep. Progression. Yes.
some progressional hit, right? But
Hmm.
beyond that, lady, though, you have a certain number of items that give you a plus to hit. And seeing as you've been through several sessions, I would assume you would have them all filled in by now.
she's the Void Walker, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
the
the
Void
one.
Walker.
Okay, so potions, light armor, staff, pet, and lantern.
So she doesn't have a pet. Do you have a lantern?
Oh no, she does have a pet. She has that bird. I
Yeah,
thought.
she's the bird.
Bird that flies around.
Okay,
That's nothing.
so she has all 5. So it's a 17,
Which should hit.
which should hit. So you hit. Do your
It
damage.
does.
Okay, 2d. 9 plus 1. 10.
No, it's gonna be the higher dice and then plus whatever bonus you have.
For
So
damage. Yeah.
5.
You're hitting with your
With
staff, so it's probably, what is it,
yeah,
strength?
Yep.
Yeah. So
So
what's your strength?
Well, the weapon should have a certain number
yeah, the
associated
weapon
two.
with
has
it.
a +2. Her strength's +2, so it's +4.
So plus
Okay.
Yeah.
4.
So,
Okay. So there you go. So
so it
you
is
do
actually
9
9.
points of
Okay.
damage, lady.
All right.
So one of the rats she hits it and it stops moving.
Nice.
Just wham, gone. So you guys are culling through these rats. You've killed
Okay.
probably a tenth of the swarm so far.
Joy. Go ahead, GOP.
Okay, another sneaky. This time, hopefully I'll hit. We'll see though, because my luck has been kind of trash. Nope, my luck is garbage. I'm going to I'm just,
Lay down.
chilling over here.
Just die. You need another
Yeah,
character anyway. Yeah.
my last character was having this issue, but okay. I will roll my stealth again.
It's called karma, GOP.
Oh wow, that is a whopping 12.
Let's see if my my rats detect you. Pretty sure they do.
Don't get their bonus, so
Oh, they do.
why?
They killed the ones that were infighting.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's why I said you've killed a tenth of them, because those 7 killed other ones, and then the other ones killed them, and now they're moving together. All those rabble rousers have been murdered.
there are well over 70 of these rats in this swarm.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
You have aggroed all the rats in the dungeon. All
Which
the
is good.
lesser rats in the dungeon.
Which is handy. It is handy.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So you go there, Puffin.
Yeah, this orc is hard to chew. They don't like that. They see this other dude and they're gonna try to eat him.
The wall kind of pushing them away.
Yeah, the
No,
wall's
not
pushing.
not me. You.
Well,
You're the other dude.
well, yeah, because they weren't on me at the moment.
But
yeah.
they're not,
they're
but they
going
are
to.
now.
Yeah, they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying the wall, though. I thought you had like a wall of force that you were like keeping
I'm
them in one
beyond
place.
you. I'm trying to corral them. I have a plan.
Okay.
I'm
that's
thinking. I'm the only one thinking.
fair. That's good. I'm thinking about just killing and not getting hit. Apparently, that's not working out.
I'm hoping
But
you guys
you
clean
get
out
hit.
the few that are around you, and I'm going to try to mass murder the rest of them.
8 damage.
To me?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll against the infernal plague.
So would this be a survival roll then?
No, this would be a resistance, which is endurance.
Okay.
Good sir.
Right. Plus should be 5. 12.
No immediate effects.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Cool.
Well, like I said.
You hear you hear the entity from tower. Oh, wonderful.
Now, I'm assuming that during that round, your attack, there were things bumping up against my shields, and it's just kind of an
Yes.
auto
They,
effect. Okay.
yeah, they were kind of like bouncing against and pushing off of it so they could, get that cool sky
Rebound.
terror thing.
Now I have a whole bunch behind the shield. Now, I know there's still some in front of the shield, but how many do I got behind the shield now?
How many do you have behind the shield? The entire swarm is on the other side of the shield.
Except for the few that's attacking them. Okay.
Yep. So because basically the way I have it is GOP is outside your shield. And all the rats are attacking him.
Oh, so I specifically said beyond him.
Oh, well, how many rats are beyond him? Let me roll just how many of the rat swarm is
Yeah,
beyond
because I
him.
didn't want to isolate him, him or lady, of course.
35%. which is roughly 30 rats. So
Okay,
a third of
that's
the
fine.
swarm.
That's fine. So I have blocked the third behind the shield, which is good because I was trying to, just trying to cull it down. So I'm going to use now. I'm going to use the AOE version of the synaptic shock, and
Okay.
try to damage that 30. Okay, so let's see here. I just do a standard hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just with the. No, that's not true. That's not. No, that's not right. That's
That's
not
just
right.
your class bonus.
Yes, 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 yes. I was making a mistake. Alrighty. So I'm AOEing 16.
All right.
Uh,
So
and I'll just roll the damage. This is just the 2d6 plus my will, right? This there's no crit potential,
right,
so
no crit potential.
plus my will though. Okay, let's still
Yeah.
do that.
Plus that 9 though.
Yeah, plus that 9 though, which is pretty handy. So 17 to the area.
Okay. So you hit the area and you see about let's see. Let me. I wish I could roll in secret, but I can't. So I'm just gonna have to roll.
You can keep
Actually,
dice next to you,
yeah.
dude. And you can right here roll it. Yeah, see, you just did. I
Wonderful.
love the monkey. It's like, ha ha.
I like that too. So
Yeah.
5 of the rats from that group just singe and fry. You see sort of a demonic energy rising off the rest of the swarm, as if the disease or parasite, whatever effect of the demonic embrace, is protecting the rats from the rest of the blast.
That's fine. Alrighty. So let's see here. For
I was just rolling for how many hit points each rat has.
let's see here. So she can do with her portal, she can do 4 people, right?
Yes, 4 humanoids.
Four humanoids. So, all right. Well, you'll have to make a decision on this. But this round, because I drop my shield, I lightning the area. I get a few of them, and
Mm-hmm.
she's going to try to portal scoop a bunch of them on. And it has to be someplace she's seen before, and she's going to do it where the ship sank.
Well, the thing is it only affects humanoids.
It
It
only
would go
affects
through.
humanoid. It's not.
Yeah.
Why would that be true? It's a portal.
Well, I wrote it so that it was only affected humanoids, so that people couldn't do the scooping
Oh, I see,
ability.
I see, I see. All right, so she won't do that. So yeah, she's just not much of a combat thing.
You could teleport us all back a bit, so that way nobody's in the fray of rats.
Oh no, we want you in front of us. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So
But
she does have her scatter step. That ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah. No, I guess. Let me just see. Do I have anything here on the other page?
teleport
Any?
You
us all on the side of the wall that has fewer rats.
you
They
know
can
what you
No.
could
isolate.
do is teleport back up the stairs and then like tell the dragon, all right, they're running up the stairs, and then he acid breaths down the stairs and kills them.
Then we probably wouldn't get paid.
Yeah, no, yeah, we'll take care of it ourselves. That would be, yeah, that wouldn't be good. So no, she's just gonna double wand like she does. So
Okay.
I just didn't build her to be a combat thing. She's all
Uh,
focused on other things, which is, I think it's better for a minion anyway.
yep.
Especially when you have, me being combat capable. So, anyway, she's going to do her first attack here. So that hit, and then her second attack. Can I get 2 hits in one round? Can I actually get them both?
You
She
do.
does.
You did.
Yay. No crits though. But
Awful.
so the fire one,
Okay.
she
All right.
does 11, and the ice one does a 13.
Okay. So 13 and 11, 25. I'm having to keep track of my rats. How many rats I got left?
You got a
All
lot.
right. So you've killed another another tenth of the swarm is gone. You've
Nice.
killed a collection of 20 rats so far. Well done.
Very
Well
good.
done.
Good job. Good job. So I'm done. Lady?
Yep. Here we go. Very nice. She does this. If I do a repost, I have to wait on their attack, right?
Riposte is whenever they damage you.
Yeah,
Okay.
just put the biggest amount of damage you can on them.
Okay. Here we go. It's a +5. I don't know.
1d20 plus 5 to hit.
Yeah.
It's a crit.
22.
That's a crit.
That's great.
So roll your damage. 2d6.
2d6. Take the highest number,
No,
which
no,
is
no. That's
no.
you crit. It's not like that. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus your strength, plus 4. So we know it's a 4. So that right there is a 14 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 4, 14.
Wonderful. That's a lot of damage.
It is.
So 14 damage is another. I'll round it up. Another chunk of the swarm goes bye bye.
Okay. GOP.
Right. Oh, and I forgot I had a +1 to resistance, but I still wouldn't have had enough. Okay, so I'm going to since I'm in melee range with these guys, I'm going to use my oh, that's going slow. My daggers on them, so I get 2 attacks. And let me just roll these guys. So the first dagger, 7.
I think I'm going to edit the willpower stat, and I'm going to add progressive hit bonus.
Okay, so the first one should be a hit, and I'll just roll my other attack first too.
Mhm.
So
Did you come to any decision with the growth attacks?
I was thinking of doing it as
It's a natural 20.
yeah. He shouldn't have got the bonus on the second swing, but he does get the
oh
natural 20.
yeah.
So that's 1 hit, 1 crit.
Okay, so for the first attack, they're
The
gonna be
idea I was thinking,
3,
Mr. Chester, is
8 on the first hit.
is
Is it?
having players gain additional class items as they level. Being able to pick additional items as they level based on their level. So like every 4 or 5 levels, or maybe excuse me, every 3. Whatever seems fair. Because if I do it every 4, you can get up to an extra +4. So as you gather things, you'll be like, this, I really like this axe. So axes, whenever I have axes, I get a +1 to hit. So every 4 levels, you just get to choose something generic, and if you have
That's
that on you, you'll get a
Why
plus.
why don't you? Well, because I don't really like the class item thing at all. But if you're
Okay.
going to stick with that, then why don't, instead of complicating it, why don't you just
hmm
say that every so
fine.
many levels, you can specialize in one of those items and it gets a +2 instead of a +1.
That'll work.
That might just, because if you just start throwing extra items on people, yeah, you could though. But I don't know.
Uh,
Anyway, go
There's
ahead.
enough as it is.
Puffin. So the first one was 8, and the second one was 13.
Okay, so 8 and 13. All right, so wow, you're killing all my rats. So the swarm is almost a half strength. So they're gonna eat GOP.
Nice.
And I can't try and
And then
move
it's a
away.
morale check, huh?
Yeah, I
No,
can't try and move away.
you can try to move away, but they'll.
Well, they'll try. Well, I'd rather try and get out of there if I
Sure,
can. Yeah,
sure.
that's better than standing around in the middle of the thing. So what? That's going to be my. What do I roll with that to try and flee?
That's agility.
All right, plus agility. So d20 plus 15.
You hit.
All right, so you basically, let's see if I can roll to stay on you, which is my agility. Nope, you're able to move away.
Okay. Getting
So,
out. I'm just running.
all right, they're
Yeah.
going to chase you and try to eat you.
Fair enough. But I don't want
So,
This
to
are
be.
you
is-
running outside the barrier?
So am I on the side with more or less rats right now?
You're on the side with more. Outside the barrier is less rats.
Well, then I'm going to go to the less rat side.
All right, so now all the rats
That
that were
was a genius
inside
move.
are
Mhm.
going to
Thank you.
run outside so that now all the big group of rats are going to attack you.
Well, I thought the barrier is selective in what it
It's not going to
stops.
hold them in, it's going to push them out. So as you
Right.
lead them out, they're all going to
Oh,
get pushed
that's
out.
perfect. I'm going to AoE the area now. It's good.
Okay,
Okay.
do it. Hit
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Well, first I got to attack him, and then you
Mhm.
can AoE him.
Fair enough.
So let's
See, I
see.
didn't know it was a one-way repulsive thing, but that's
That's all
okay.
right. I got you.
Yes.
That hits me.
Hooray! As
Arr.
the two groups collide. Nom, 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 nom. For 11 damage. No, 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 no. And just humor me, good sir. Not to be annoying, but just to humor me. Can you roll a resistance to see if if you get an extra dose? Not that you'll get infected twice. It's just does it progress to the next level?
Okay. And you said how much damage I take? I took 11 points. All right. So. Okay, let me roll that because I think I have with my natural abilities. I should have Oh, I should. I'm sorry, not a +5. It should be because I have my resistance roll. So that should be. You said what do we add to that? Just our any resistance
Just
bonuses we have?
endurance. Yeah,
Oh,
resistance
that's
bonus or endurance.
Okay, so that'd be a 6 then. So 16. I rolled
All
for
right, you barely get it because the difficulty's 15.
that. All right, cool.
So
I
it does not progress. Now, I believe there's an AOE coming to kill my player. I mean my swarm.
hit me.
Right. No, there is. And of course, Bethany and I are in telepathic communication. So she goes first, and she teleports him to us. Well,
I love.
in front of the shield, anyway.
Okay,
And then I do my thing. Yeah.
okay.
What?
I know. I love your delivery, Chester. It was like, and then there's an AOE. There is, and then just
There is.
onwards.
Onwards we go.
And Tower's character wakes up.
There's
At the end of
Tower.
the battle.
Oh,
Hi.
hey Tower, you're about to eat lightning. Roll your attack.
That's a crit, but I can't crit the AOE. So
No, but you can do that damage to Tower too, because he's outside. He's gonna get blasted. Right.
You fuckers.
is he? I didn't think. I thought he was like laying
Yeah.
on the
I thought he was
stairs.
actually
No,
behind
he's
us.
by the stairs, which is outside the barrier.
Anyway,
it was
so seeing as what I did, so what I'm going to do is I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to sustain this attack until you tell me I'm done. Okay.
Okay.
So I crit it, and here's my damage.
It's a lot.
And then I have extra attacks, right? So that right there is a 7 plus 9, so that's a 16 points of damage. How many more jolts do I need to pulse into this?
If you do it like extra attacks are just 1d20, that would, let's see, that's 10, that's 17. So you'd need probably about 6 or 7 more shots.
Oh, so all of them. All right. Well, all
Mhm.
righty then. Let me get to it. So what am I up here? That's
It's on the other
7.
side. I'm going to yell
So
at somebody to
that's
port him over here.
Well, that's 16, so let's just keep a running total. So let me just go ahead and do it. That's assuming I hit too. So that's a
Oh.
miss.
Oh,
No, it's not a
fumble.
miss. No, it's not. It's an auto crit, which I can't crit with
Yep.
it. But so let me just do that because I don't want to
Are
have
you
a
gonna
one
use,
on me.
using your racial?
I am,
Yeah.
yes. So that's right there. That's a 13. So we're up to 27. So let's see the third one here.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. So that's so 27, 37, 38, 47.
Okay.
Okay. You tell me when to stop. 47.
I'm having to divide the number you roll. That will
That's a
miss.
miss.
Mhm.
Later, y'all.
Oh, you what?
What? What's up?
No, not you guys. Not you guys.
Oh, like you just showed up.
No. The reason I'm an hour late, so
59.
my best friend's girlfriend just got her permit, but he's still at work, so she wanted to learn how to drive. So she was driving in the casino parking lot.
Oh, nice. That's 68. Okay, that misses.
What's your damage right now? 59?
That misses, and the last one.
That'll hit.
Okay, so 68 I'm currently sitting on. 68, 78, 87 points of damage.
Okay, 87. Let me divide that real fast because my brain is a potato right now.
But basically, you guys it's just a light show goes off. It's like France.
All right, as what happened, I'm just going to round it up because for the extra damage. So basically, of the 59 rats that were there, because I've been keeping track of my rats, you burn 30 of them to ash.
Okay.
So basically, this swarm is a quarter of what it was, and they basically evaporate. It's a huge light show, and he seems somewhat tired.
What the hell is
tower?
going on, Tower? What are you doing, dude?
Oh, I'm driving. I'm sorry.
What? Wait, but that doesn't explain what you're doing.
Yes,
What
what
was
is that?
noise?
Oh, I was yelling at deer to get out the road. I'm sorry. It worked. Just know it worked.
Okay, that's good. All right, lady.
Yeah, what's left?
There's 27 of them left.
But they're still on the other side of the ratio, right?
Yeah,
Right.
no, I know. Unfortunately I couldn't kill them all. So, what are you gonna do?
But GOP is injured in front of us.
So deal with that. Do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, heal
Yeah.
GOP.
It's just my armor.
Oh, it's just your armor. I ain't gonna worry about that. Wait till you actually start taking damage.
Well, he is infected with a demonic disease.
I
but-
do have a disease. Yes.
Okay, so I'll have to do something special. Let's see. Medical test on healing immediately instead of needing to rest. Well, that'd be good for him later.
Well, basically,
Figure it
what
out
you
after
can
the
do
battle.
is if you do a medical check on him, it will give him another resistance roll.
Okay, let's do that, and then
Okay, so I do another resistance roll, or
Yep,
would Lady do the resistance roll?
She doesn't have to, unless she rolls a natural one on both her d20s, which I'm guessing is not going to happen, then you'll get your resistance roll because she has such a high bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll get your extra resistance roll.
And I add my endurance plus my bonus for resistance.
Right. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Not good. That's a 13.
So the disease holds on.
Well, we can always roll after the fight.
That's true.
no, roll the next day.
It's only once a day we get
It
to
is
do
once per. Well, no, it's once per rest that you can.
this? The resistance roll.
Yep.
All right.
So now, choose you. I
Let's
believe after Lady, it will go to
It's my
GOP.
turn.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
well, now that I've got a little bit of distance between me and the rats, I'm going to shoot one of them with my shooty
How would you do that?
with my bow.
I have a shield up.
Well, I thought you said it was like a resistance thing and you could let things pass through.
Did I?
I thought that's what you said earlier, but okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Is it like that, Puffin? I just figured it was a
Um,
shield.
it is basically a shield, and anything that tries to go through it has to roll to overcome it. So it's basically his will is pushing things away. So if he got really distracted or anything, like whenever he did his lightning attack, the shield came down,
Right.
and then he
That's
put it
true.
back up.
Yeah. So
Okay,
And so,
what I would just stand in a defensive position and let me try something different. I'm going to try something else and see if we can't end this combat.
okay.
So just be defensive.
I'll have an attack ready just in case something gets past the barrier.
okay, well,
So they're banging against the barrier. They can't get through because individually they're just abyssal rats.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to try something different because I kind of got my hands out, right? Putting focusing my shield, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hands together in a crushing motion.
Try to smush him.
I'm going to try to telekinetically, squish them. Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack. Roll 1d20 plus
Right.
your class thing, and then just smush him.
Smush 'em. No, I can't. I have never done it before, so I just I'm all all awkward.
All flustered.
Yeah.
All right, what's your lady friend doing?
She is just chilling and watching me flub about, I guess. There's nothing we can do because we've successfully got them all on the other side of the shield, so which is a good thing. But yeah. So I'd imagine we're just going to sit here until I succeed, I guess.
So, Tower,
Hello.
in your mind, you hear it's like, hey, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I bet some of those cooked rats would taste pretty good.
I'm gonna eat the shit out of all of the rats, not just the
Oh,
cookie.
oh,
Okay.
wonderful! Go for it, my good roommate and friend.
You are evil,
So,
Puffin. I just want you to know.
so you just start nomming on some rats. You should get up and see them rats.
But
And you're like,
the voice in my head tells me that the rats are delicious.
Yes, it
they
does.
do taste delicious. They
And
taste
while I'm
almost.
eating, what? Go on.
They almost taste sinfully succulent.
Ooh.
You know
'Cause
what?
they're
Ooh.
demonic.
I'm gonna look at Chester and ask if he has any bread to go with these cooked rat meat sandwiches.
He just looks at you a bit sideways. You realize you
Well, I look
have no
back.
relationship with this character at all.
Oh, well, I look at him even sideways, but
That's
okay.
Sideways, sir.
that's the best. That's the best way. Anyway, let's try to finish this so we can move on to something else.
Yes.
Let me try again and not suck this time.
Okay.
Okay, finally. So I am applying all my. So how am I going to do this then? So I got the willpower, straight willpower, but how do I apply any dice to that?
Okay,
Or is it
so
just straight willpower?
it's just straight willpower.
All right, so
It's
9
straight
damage is
willpower, but
applied.
I will, since I know this is a combat thing, but it's pretty much a skill check, so I'll let you pump as much focus as you want into this to help crush the rats.
Oh, okay. Well, that's then I will pump 7 focus into killing all the rats.
Okay, so so what's your total that you would be doing in damage?
6. Well, like it depends on how you're using the focus. If it's just a direct application, it would be 16. If it's being applied actually in tandem, let's see, that would be like in 72 damage.
Let's say that for this, it would be basically double the focus you put in will be damage. So basically, um,
So
your
14
folk,
plus 9, so that is a 23. There you go.
yeah, 23. I want the number to be bigger. So you have a 9 willpower, you put 7 focus, 9 times 7, 63. So you do 63 damage to them.
All right. Well, okay, do
I like
like
that
that.
number. That's a
All
big
right,
number.
that's fine.
So you
Multiplies it.
kill, yep, you kill another 21 of the rats, which means that there's barely any left. And from the ones that Tower is eating, the rats try to scurry away now, and he eats the last of them.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Whew, done. Very,
Yep.
very good.
Tower.
So I check in on everybody, make sure, of course, Bethany first,
Okay.
right?
She is a little, probably a bit flustered because she's never seen demonic rats with like glowing molten eyes and
Right, and she's not
you know.
this ultra combat thing, so
Mhm.
I make sure I check on a lady, of course.
She, how are you
Here
feeling, lady?
has been bitten and apparently is diseased.
You are.
He is
Oh, him.
my student.
Oh, well,
GOP.
that's a problem. We can fix that. I look over at Bethany, and she opens a portal for you to get them back to the fields of Templar, so you can get that dealt with.
We're gonna deal with our big friend upstairs.
Oh well, that's my job anyway. I just asked you to come in, and I tell you, in your mind, I'll get you your payment.
She nods. She
Okay.
grabs the fried rat from Dirtface over here, throws it away, grabs him by the ear, and you do not pass. You just start dragging him to the portal.
Poor piss dog.
Uh,
So
So, hold on one second, Mr. Pissdog, Mr. Tower, the man of the hour, my main plot device, Mr. Plot Device.
Hi
Are you,
there, I do the plot things.
all right, so you have more voices in your head now.
Oh, there's more than one?
Oh yes, you ate demonic rats, which means you ate the demonic disease and essence within them. So now, not only do you have,
Wait. Am I friends with them?
they are legion, they are many, so you could
Dude,
be
then we're
friends with
good.
them if you want. So
Dude, I
you
could have a
basically
army of
have,
people in my head. You're making me sound like a schizo.
you are.
are.
Oh,
You,
dude, hell yeah.
so you see, roses are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic, and so am I. That's you right now. So you basically think of it like this: you basically have a school in your head. These little, imp whispers. It's basically all they are to infect rats. Suddenly are presented with the presence of a giant eldritch god that is, inside of you, like infecting your cells, taking.
Oh yeah. Charles.
Yeah, Charles is splicing all of your cells like the thing from Antarctica. And
Nice.
he's basically, because instead of actually bonding to your spirit, he bonds to your flesh so that eventually at the culmination of this relationship, if he doesn't like where things are going, he will just take you over. But he likes you. And so these little things come in and decide to try to turn you demonic. They see him there, and that's not how it works. This is his castle, and so
There's
his
an battle.
they're so basically these little imp whispers have a new boss, and your body now has become a supernatural castle tower.
Oh, dude, my body is my temple?
Mm-hmm.
It's a castle,
Mm-hmm.
and you have an eldritch lord and all of
Dude.
his
So are you
minions.
saying I'm built like a brick shit house now?
Yes.
A tower. You are literally the personification of your name. You are a demonic tower. And you have lots of little imps running around inside of you, serving this eldritch creature, whatever it wants.
Hey. Every time I piss, can one of their evil spirits like shoot out like a machine gun?
No, they do not want to leave the body because it is very cold outside of your body, and they
GP,
are.
can you help me
Yeah.
understand what his obsession with urination is, please?
I don't.
I'm trying to
I-
think of how my character can have a machine gun in the medieval ages.
There's no one watching us right now, so I will say this, even though you might want to beep it. It's because of the size of his
Oh.
You know what?
Oh wow.
Oh
She-
yeah,
she
it's
brought
so
it.
large.
She brought it,
It take
Tower.
2 fingers.
You
I
take
know,
it.
I
Take it,
know, I
Tower.
know. It's just too big, Chester. I have to
Yes.
live with it every day.
I
Too
know.
small.
Yeah.
Chester, are you going to beep out the words "you know what"?
Yes, I will. Yes,
Okay.
I
I'm
will.
sorry,
mean,
I just couldn't do it.
Well,
Look,
no,
look, we're
because
just
it's
gonna
not. It's
refer
not.
to it
Yeah,
as
go
a
ahead.
tripping hazard and move on.
Yeah, fair enough.
It
It's not
is a
the
tripping
innuendo
hazard.
wasn't strong enough. Anyway, so now he is the elves' problem to deal with. So lady and the crazy schizo wolf and the diseased man
Yeah.
are sent back to the fields of Templar so that she can get him aid. Is anyone going to help Tower? I guess not. So
Wait, hey, no,
No, he's the
Kyle.
one I grabbed by the ear.
I
Yeah,
know
I know.
GOP, right?
Yeah, you're with
Well,
GOP.
a
Yeah.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Our characters
Okay,
know each other.
well, can I ask GOP to scratch my back?
Just scratch your back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I got an itch from all these little demons running around in me.
Okay. Bethany closed the portal and let that continue wherever it is. Okay.
yeah. I find you a metal rake and I hand it to you. It's like, I think this would do the trick.
Okay.
Let's
I'm gonna
just
go
look
put some
well.
water on the boil puff, and you can deal with them, and I'll come back and have the
Uh-huh.
conversation
Yeah.
with
I
Dragon.
pointed him to the elder, saying that one has an eldritch deity in it, and then it has, I don't know, it was eating rotting demon rats, and this one has a plague in it. He needs to be healed. You can take him and send him to the elders. I don't give a.
But you said you didn't pass him, and technically I shouldn't really be passed either because I missed so much. I did do some
You
kills last
did
week.
engage. He
That's
did
true.
not because of the eldritch. He engaged and he didn't. So he engaged in something that was far beyond his level, which is a good thing. But now he's got the plague.
I'm just trying to find a reason for us all to stick together.
Tower has to lose the eldritch thing and straighten his ass out.
See, my character loves himself as much as Kanye loves himself.
That's impossible. Well, we're in a fantasy game, but that doesn't mean you can't. You could just make stuff up. You can go that far. Just at least be somewhat believable.
Yeah, or else no one's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Puffin, you have to give me 1 XP for that banger of a quote.
I don't follow
Okay.
Kanye. Does he love himself a lot?
He
The
does.
man who wants to commit suicide? Yeah, he loves himself a lot.
What? What did I walk
Does-
into? No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
We're talking about Kanye.
We're
Okay,
talking about
I said my character loves himself as much as Kanye, and GOP said, "Fuck, man, we're playing a role-playing game, but come on, be somewhat realistic. That's
Yes, I
impossible."
said it exactly like
impossible.
that. You're right. Verbatim.
Verbatim.
Can I-
Verbatim.
Can I turn Tower's character over to the elders to deal with?
Wait,
Yes, you can turn him over to the elders to deal with.
really
Okay.
quick. Can the philologist explain what verbatim means?
Word by word.
Cool.
Or actually, what it means is as spoken.
Word for word.
Chester, I am knowledge now.
Yes, I'm very happy.
I have become
I
knowledge
educate
destroyer of
young minds daily.
I become knowledge destroyer of words.
Got upset the other day because someone was saying that Latin was a dead language. I go, what? Latin's the root of every language there is.
Well, I would
Not-
What
They
about them
want-
Germanics?
I would use Greek more than Latin, but anyway, yeah, okay, it's important, and it's certainly not
Yeah.
dead. There's an entire bunch of
I wanted to argue with them so bad,
men
but
wearing
just wouldn't-
dresses running around the planet speaking it. So,
Of course.
Are they doing a story hour to toddlers too, or?
they do.
Probably not. Probably to the choir boys.
Oh
Oh.
God! All right, this
Oh,
is going
no.
the wrong way.
We're
Uh,
going to
we're going the
really
wrong way.
offend
All right,
some
so,
people. I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, Tower, you are brought before the elders, and they basically do some very not nice things to you.
Oh.
Wait. When I walk up to them, can I introduce myself?
They know who you are.
Yeah.
They're the ones that brought you in for redemption, and they can immediately sense the plethora of just terrible things, and you hear the voice in your head, well, I tried. Unfortunately, it seems like this is where we will be parting ways.
No, no, no.
They're
I'm
not going to let me stay with you. That's not going to happen. You'll probably die in the process of my removal, but I've had fun with you, so I'm not going to let you expire. It's been quite
Who, the
fun.
demon? Oh, the demon. Okay, the voice in my head. I look at the voice in my head and I just tell him, "Hey, man, shut up! I'm trying to listen to this old man speak."
You know what?
God.
Never mind. I'm going to let you die.
Ah!
Hey!
Sure.
Fuck you! I feed you. I
Oh
feed
my
you.
God, he
I-
was trying to help you, and then you're just like,
I'm
"Fuck you,
telling him.
buddy."
Hey, I feed you. Let me listen to this old dipshit talk for a few minutes, guy, and then we can go back to plotting or something. I don't know what you're
Oh.
into.
Mike.
Wonderful. He will stop talking, and the old man is like, "Well, we need to remove the demonic spirits as well as that
Okay.
ancient."
I tell the old man to shut up, and then I ask the voice in my head, wait, this old dude's saying some weird shit.
He does not want us to be bonded, nor the army of infernal children that
Well,
are
how
in
do
my
we
void.
stop him, guy?
You can kill him. That will do it.
I mean, that's a little rough, don't you think? Can't we just give him like a floater beer or something?
You
This
must
guy knows
understand.
nothing about floater bears.
He does
I
know.
am
He
I am an
certainly does.
infection. I am like a living disease. If
I
I were to
understand.
yes, so wonderful. Infect him with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say just
How do I do that?
lick
You
him.
bite him. Lick him, bite
Bite him?
him. Yes.
Uh,
Just
hey. Okay. So what I'm going to do, and tell me if this will work, Puffin. Can I just hack a hairball at the dude's feet? Like, would that work?
in his
Like
face. Your
his
liquids
face?
have to be in his body.
Okay. So I look at the old man. I look at the old man, and I'm just like, wait, 1 second, and I'm like, into his face, a big
All
old
right.
hairball.
So envision this in your
Don't worry
body.
about the redemption crew no more because they're all gonna be possessed.
So basically, think of the little imps. Think of like little imps with like horns. They basically have stick figure arms and some little stick figure feet. Have this little catapult
Oh, they're like the
in your
demons in
mouth. That basically
Terraria.
pull back the catapult, chuck that sucker, and it hits. Well, roll to hit him. Roll to hit him. You have a surprise. So roll 2d20.
Please
Take the
roll a
best.
1. Please roll a 1. Please
roll a
one.
20. Destroy
Yeah,
like
Please roll a 1. I don't want to do
GOP.
this.
Don't have the dice app still not fucking working.
Okay, you
Yeah.
want me to roll? I've been rolling like trash, but sure, I'll do 2d20.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
let
is
it
a
go.
good. I have to show this. This is an important role. Okay, go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Please.
Are you getting a roll 2d20?
That is
Why?
you.
It's a 1. You actually did roll a 1.
No, advantage. So technically he would have got a
He has advantage.
Mhm.
yeah, he rolls 2d20. Because
Okay,
it was a
so
surprise.
but he
I guess.
missed.
So
That's
He did
misses
miss.
and it lands against the wall. He's like, follow my lead. Oh,
Wait. I have a backup plan. Okay,
I thought
hear me out. I'm going to Hail Mary piss at him.
yeah. They get an action now.
yes, they get an action.
They
Now.
do.
So
Okay.
they
freezing.
after they see that you hacked a hairball, they put you through a portal and you find yourself in a dungeon.
Oh, in a dungeon now?
Yeah, well, roll an agility to try to avoid being scooped up by the portal. That is fair. You do get that
Okay.
chance.
Okay, so what is his agility? Plus what? 5, I would think? Yeah. Okay. So
Give
20 plus
him
5.
an double that bonus actually.
So plus 10. Okay. Because we really want
1.
17.
All right, so I got to roll to scoop you up. Let me see. So this is plus this guy's intelligence.
18. He gets
So-
teleported.
Into the dungeon. Boom.
It's okay.
Wonderful.
It'll work out for you, Puffin. It's
Oh,
excuse me, Tower. It'll be better in the long run. It will be. It will be.
So they put you into the dungeon, and your entity's like, well, here's how we're going to have to work this.
Can we eat the bricks to get out of here?
No,
No, say
that
yes.
would
Say yes.
that would. You know what? You
Wait,
can
wait,
eat
wait.
whatever you want. But if we want to get out of here, we're going to need minions. The first guards that come too close to the bar, I want you to spit on your hands and grab them. I will do the rest.
Okay. So I hocked just the most vile loogie into my hands.
Wonderful.
There's a little bit of stomach acid in there too. I went a little too far with the hock.
That's fine. So let's see if the guards roll an attack on the guards. We'll do a fast forward. We'll come back to you. So
I don't.
GOP.
Actually,
Yeah.
Here. Let me get my dice out. Like I have physical dice.
Yep. We'll go to Lady and GOP for a second while all of this is
I
happening.
stay with GOP in the medical center. Hello.
So how's with curing my STD from hell?
Well, they're
hoping
like,
it'll-
well, we can try to remove it, but it's going to be a painful process. Infernal infection is not something easily removed.
Well, I'm no stranger to pain. I've been married twice.
Surprising.
If anyone gets the reference, okay.
Probably at the same time.
All right, wonderful. They failed to remove it, but they're gonna keep trying. So, Tower, if you want to roll your attack on a guard and try to grab them.
Okay.
Why would I be there around this so soon?
I got a
We're
13. I got a
Because-
13. And
Plus, let's see.
Plus
You should have a +5, I think.
yeah. So 13. I got an 18.
So, and you hear in your mind, let's see if they make the resistance against this, which I don't think they will. Do-do-do. Wow,
Yeah.
they do. They resist by 1. And the entity's like, we will have to try again. They fortunately just think you're a little bit nuts, so you should get another attempt soon. So we go back to another healing attempt on GOP. GOP! You hear a lot of little like, stomping around in your head like, hey, how's it going? Nice brain. What's up? Hey, how's it going? We're your friends now. We're your best friends. You don't have a brain like most people. It's very different, very different, very different. Can we stay here with you? They're trying to get rid of us. We don't want that.
I'm like just paying attention to the doctors, ignoring the voices in my head. I'm pretty good at creating mental static anyways, so.
All right, roll a resistance for me then. Roll resistance for me.
And that was a +6. Wow, I keep rolling like garbage, but that's a 10. So no, I can't ignore their voices.
Hey, how's it going? You having a good day? I hope so. Well, you're gonna have a worse one with us here, but we can give you cool powers. Guess watch this, and basically you the places where you're bound to the table start lighting on fire.
Am I resistant to this fire?
It doesn't come from you, so yes, it's coming
Okay.
from the entities within you.
An old fat man looks like Russell Crowe walks in. He's called the Exorcist. More specifically, the Pope's Exorcist.
Well, this is about to get a lot worse for you there, GOP, because old Papa Exorcist is about to come in, and it's gonna be like well, let me just get a picture of this gentleman.
I clicked
Nice.
the magical assistance button next to my bed.
It is broken.
Oh,
Whenever
of
the
course.
creatures flared it up, they broke it. So this
Yeah.
very large. Oh, dude, forget Russell Crowe. You're getting a land whale of a paladin.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Oh.
Sweet.
He's
Paladin-
he's gonna just he can literally sit on you and make the demons escape from you.
Okay, well that'll work. I don't like other things in my head.
So this Henry VIII looking guy,
Oh, did you drop it to me or did you put it?
I'm trying to get his face to not look like crap.
Oh,
So
okay.
hold on a second. Just give me a second. It's generating. But this one looks like Henry VIII. It's pretty great. I'm gonna save it, use it for something. I am. Dude is a land whale. Good lord. Poor.
Poor imps.
I'm gonna stop watching chat.
Okay.
Is there anyone in chat?
Nope.
Oh,
No one posted anything.
Oh, that's okay.
that's
You
okay.
want me to go in there, lady?
Okay,
No.
so he kind of
Fine.
looks like, in general, he
It's in general.
I don't know. I'm waiting.
let's see. I'm getting there.
And a day and a half.
And
There you
then, yeah,
go.
3 hours later.
there he is.
So this gentleman walks in.
There we go. Am I sharing?
So wait.
Let me check.
Nice.
You just hear the spirits inside you.
They're screaming.
Dude
It's the
smells.
rotund knight.
Yeah, John Candy has been reincarnated. Thank you, sir.
Yep. So he basically walks over and is like, "Well, looks like we got us some
Oh my
demons.
gosh!
We gonna have to get rid of these real good, okay? I just need you to hold still for a second. You gonna feel a bit of a pinch and a smell like molasses.
Are you gonna?
He sounds just like John Candy.
He does. He does. Uncle Buck even.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just need you to close your eyes because it's gonna smell real bad for just a second.
Close your eyes
And-
because it smells. Genius.
So
The terror of the sight is going to make it worse.
Yes.
yeah, is like, he turns around and prepares to sit on you, and there's this big cross, like
Oh,
like the holy symbol on his butt plate.
It's
So
like-
It's the weirdest campaign ever, dude.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Never, I'm not going to add to this scene. Never
Good.
mind.
So, needless to say,
Thank you, Chester.
the terror, you are cured of the disease, but
Yeah.
a
At
person.
what cost?
At what cost? I think I know the cost, and I think you're gonna find it funny. I'm going to direct message it to you.
Can he squeeze me like I'm one of those like those old toys where just like the eyes
Yeah,
bulge out
yeah.
kind of thing? It's like that. All right, cool. Just
I'm over in the corner throwing up.
okay, fair enough. Nobody blames you.
There you go.
Okay. It's I guess I'll do that later then.
Yeah, later. Just
Okay.
And he's like, well, right, looks like my work is done. Another demon dispelled and another citizen saved. All in a day's work for Chuck. And he walks away.
Chuck.
So
Good job, Chuck.
is it canon now in this game world that sitting on someone can release the demons? As long as
If
the
you're
person's
Chuck,
very
the
heavy?
Only
paladin.
if you're Chuck. You gotta be Chuck.
Only for
Only for
Chuck.
Yeah.
He's the only one with
Only
that
if you're
power.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Only
Chuck.
Chuck has the power
Chuck
of
has
the
the
of the ascercism.
Okay.
You have been
I just-
exercised.
Yep.
Yep.
My wife does jazzercise.
This is a lot less effort and
Yeah.
more sitting.
Yeah.
So, as you basically come around, we cut over to Chester, who's probably
right.
talking to
Right.
Lady Dace.
Yes, I've gone up and I'm reporting. Yes.
Did you get rid of the rats?
Yes, ma'am. Indeed, we did.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Here is the keys in case you need to go down and collect the scales and everything. Feel free to come and go as you please. I've informed the servant. But whenever you leave for the last time, just please let me know.
Well, certainly, ma'am. Of course, I correctly bow to her and thank her. I go back to the wagon, Bethy and I, and it's going to be a while. So I have all my supplies. I take and set up the tent, and we get all that stuff done.
Mhm.
Well, I let her kind of do a lot of that, other than the tent setting up and preparing a little camp for us outside there with the wagon. And I just start rolling barrels down and just start cleaning up.
All right, wonderful. So with that, we will go to Celtic and GOP after that recovery moment. Celtic GOP. You both receive a letter, Celtic.
Okay. Who's
And
it from?
the letter is from the city proper. Ah, the city of Intedon.
Okay.
The Redeemer, well, basically the Redeemer group in Intedon, which is being built outside, needs help in its construction, and they ask if you have any people that are willing to, be, delivered there to help in the construction. Meanwhile,
I don't know I'm going to get a second person or not, right? All I have is GOP.
you have GOP. You'll get Tower in a minute. Meanwhile, in the dungeon, Tower is there, pacing around. He's probably laid down on his bench by now, and suddenly a group of guards come in and basically tackle his limbs and hold him there. They are glowing to keep any kind of stuff away from them.
What do
And
you mean by
to
that?
they are basically in the fantasy equivalent of hazmat suits, and they tackle you to the floor.
Oh, fuck! So
And
I can't get them infected. Shit.
you can try and later
You
switch
begin
it.
hearing. Well, what we got here? Looks like we got some more infection going on here. Oh, don't worry, we'll get you all cleaned up, but I'm gonna need something extra strong to get rid of this extra feller. And you hear the voice in your head, good gods. What in the world is that? What the f is that?
Oh, I look at him and I'm like, hey man, what the fuck is that talking about? Leonard or something? Charles?
Name Chuck, but that's the last you'll probably hear my name. You're gonna
Oh,
be
not
out for a
you,
little bit.
dumbass. The voice in my head. He has a name.
I don't give a flip what his name is. It's probably gonna be Dirt or Ass Flat when I'm done with him. And you see
Well,
him reach in his pocket and pull out the gnarliest looking burrito you ever seen.
oh, I look at him, my eyes go beady, and I just like my tongue goes down, and I'm foaming at the mouth a little bit.
I do
So,
apologize, future chat. I do
Uh-huh.
apologize.
yeah,
Yep.
so needless to say, the voices in your head are exercised, even the big one.
You missed your chance.
It is by Mr. Chuck, and it is a very traumatic experience being sat on by Chuck, but it is effective.
What do you mean? He's sitting on me? I thought he was giving me a burrito.
No, he eats the burrito, then sits on you.
Hey, no.
You're being
I
held
eat the
down.
burrito, and then he sits on me. No.
So, as soon as this event happens,
Sit
basically,
on me without giving me the damn burrito first.
he'll give you one afterwards. Just boom.
No. I'm gonna need an ice cream and a lollipop afterwards. I need the burrito now.
They put a piece of wood in your mouth to bite down on as he kind of sits down, and there's just this strange sudden explosion of vapor of some kind, and you lose consciousness.
Oh, he fucking farted on me? Jesus Christ.
Okay.
But your mind is now clear because nothing but your own head could stand in the wake of such terrible exorcistic power.
What? I look at him. Wait. I'm passed out. Fuck. I was
You
gonna say
gone when you wake up. Yeah.
So when you wake up, you smell about the same as you did before, but it's all quiet in your mind. And
So I look at him and say, "What the fuck, man? Charles was telling me how to live my life."
he's not there. He left. You are just by yourself in the cell. Lady and GOP come down and recover you.
Please tell me that he left me a burrito, though.
He left you 2 of them.
My man,
taking
I'm going to
a leaf.
no, I'm going to
No,
town
you
on
don't
these.
deserve burritos. You get a
I'm
chimichanga.
going,
I'm
I'm going to
taking a
town on
leaf
these.
that cleans things. That special leaf I bought. Starting it on fire, making it ash, rubbing it all over him.
So you are magically cleaned up and get to eat your 9-bean burrito. 9 different types of beans.
We were so worried about you, young man. You couldn't have been redeemed with that thing inside of you, right?
That thing was my friend, and he just did some shit. I don't remember what happened.
Was a demon.
Well, that demon had a name, and it was Charles, I think.
It was
Well,
Charles.
It was
Well,
Charles,
okay.
I think.
Charles was having you eating rotten rats.
I know, that was some good
But-
shit. You should have tried one yourself.
He made you think it was good.
What do you mean? It was good. I still have I pull out a rat's tail out of my tooth and hand it to
She
Lady.
cleaned you.
Yes, you are completely
those
clean.
disappeared.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
Unfortunate.
those are some delicious
If
rats.
you don't trust me, would you trust your friend?
I don't have friends. He was my only
Referring to
friend.
GOP,
Yeah.
you haven't
Oh.
allowed us to help you. How can I help you if you have the demons within you?
I don't know. You can start by giving me a beer.
I'm still
Okay,
picking
come
my
on.
fingers as I have been in the past with my my dagger, just cleaning them.
Okay, let's
Don't eat
go
rats.
get
Let's go.
some sandwiches.
GOP, this would be a good
Something-
time to
Mhm.
pray to your deity, the Lord of Beer.
Me?
Yeah,
No, tower.
I have
Tower.
no idea.
Tower.
good
To pray to the deity of
good
forest, fruit,
beer
hunting, and
for
pestilence.
you. Getting rid of everything that was nasty inside
Hey,
of you.
I'm going to pray to my deity, and I'm going to be like, "Yo, man, some big guy that spoke real redneck took Charles away from me."
You realize that through your studies that the entity of Charles is one of the entities in service to Sovo because he is a pestilence and Charles was a living pestilence.
I look at, yeah, I understand this, but I pray to my God, and I'm like, "Listen, bro, some fat fuck tied me down and stole Charles from me, my only friend. I need another one."
You will you know what? Make me a charisma roll. Make me a charisma roll.
GOP. Let's see. I got a 10, and then what? My charisma probably.
You probably don't have a 10 in charisma. I'm going to just
No, I rolled a 10.
Oh, a 10? Okay. Your charisma is probably 0, which it is. A
Okay.
0.
Oh, in that case, I got a neutral 10.
A neutral 10. Your deity does, as in most circumstances, does not directly respond. But you do remember where you left that rusty rake that you scratched your back with to get Charles in the first place.
I should probably go. I look at Lady and I'm like, "Hey, I need to scratch my back, so let's go back to that rake." Yeah.
Let's not.
No. I'm not
Yes,
asking
yes,
you a
yes, yes,
question.
yes.
I'm telling you, we need to go get that rake.
No.
Well, fuck then. Well, I'm gonna start heading towards that rake, Puffin.
I'm in his ear.
What you gonna do? Hit me with a stick or something?
Didn't
So-
you tell her before that rake gave you that thing? Or didn't
Yes.
you, tell people that?
You did.
So they probably took it and secured it
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's probably been destroyed.
Well, I
Because-
know where it is, so I need to go that way.
You remembered where you had put it. You're not sure if it's still there.
Okay, well, I need to go where I put it.
So he runs off. Okay, fine. I
Do you
can't
chase
do
him?
nothing.
No,
No, I do not.
He will arrive to find that it was destroyed.
Let's
Charles,
go get
go on.
something to eat.
Poor poor tower, just stricken at every
Because
turn.
because if you think about it, that might be the next progression in your faith is having a living pestilence that can help you get closer to Sovo,
Mm. Hmm.
the
Only
great
you would
living
come,
pestilence.
only you would come
How
up
can I
with
get
a
another
test
pestilence?
for a deity that will
Um,
end his life.
Continue eating demon rats and just
Yeah.
Oh
know.
no, the in this world there's a difference between the eldritch and demons. So what you would want to do is Sovo is of pestilence, but there are corruptions of pestilence, which would be Charles and other entities. The only reason that you are allowed to continue being a cleric after that whole event is the fact that Charles was a pestilence, and because the domain of pestilence falls under Sovo, he was tolerant of you. But as soon as he would have taken you over, you probably would have been smited. So but you can pray to basically pray for a friend, and you might get blessed by Silva with something a little bit more agreeable.
We interrupted your and Chester's conversation.
How?
All right, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. So, how many days does it take me to clean the place out?
Roll me a d6.
Okay.
Reroll a 1.
All right. Let me. Where to put that? It must have been here. Yeah, it was here. Okay. So, you want me to roll a 6?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm going to
There we
have
go.
to step away for just a moment after this result.
Oh,
So
6 days.
6 days. Okay.
6 days. And
Makes
right,
sense.
so
So, because I
we'll
make
take.
sure I clean everything up really good. So,
Mhm. I
all
have to
right.
do some last minute things before my trip, so I have to step away for just a minute if you want to take a little interlude.
Yeah, I
Okay.
shall. Okay.
Intermission.
Alrighty. So,
Oops.
let's see here. Let's come back over. And yeah, so things are progressing. We're about to drop some time here, I guess. You guys are going to help in the construction of the Redeemer Temple, I guess is what he said, outside of
That's what it looked like.
Intodin. And
That's what it is, all right.
well, I'm going to sell some of those scales, so I'm going to build my own little place outside. I'm going to uh, hopefully, it depends on how much we get. But I have to talk to him. But I am going to build a place to try to have Bethany produce money. I have to see what we already know what we're going to get. I just don't know how many barrels I have. So you're going to end up with 1,000 chets, lady. So you can go ahead and write that down, no matter what I get. So.
Okay. I guess I'm still along for the ride.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't understand. He hasn't been completely clear, but I've kind of gotten the idea that being redeemed means you're a prisoner, and instead of just throwing people in jail, they give you an opportunity to go in the world and redeem yourself. Because the first characters you guys had were basically prisoners, right?
Mm.
You were locked down at night, so it seems that's the way he's running it. You're basically a prisoner. But the way they do it is different, I guess. I mean, what did you think, GOP?
We're the Suicide Squad. We're
Yeah, so
instead of
prisoners. Yeah.
yeah, we're out in the world doing some good. I mean, we could just be rotting in prison, but we choose to take this path because at least we get to still be out in the world.
Right, and potentially earn your freedom. Yeah, that's a feeling I got. So basically, Lady is a warden. She's a infield warden. Me,
Not for long.
I'm out the racket. I'm out the racket. Yeah,
You got forced out the racket.
I did, but it was the best thing that happened to me, though.
That's true.
Yeah, my character's certainly happier now. I got my own little business started. I'm about to build my own little place. We're gonna have a magical forge running. Yeah, perfect. I actually
I,
like the old style games where times passes. A lot of people play games these days where it's like your characters finish a mission every week. You're just constantly adventuring, but in reality, it would be you could have many years in between adventures, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because you have a home, family, probably a part-time job.
Right.
I'm
Well,
just
no,
curious.
in the original system, that's the way it was thought of, and people would build strongholds and manors, and they would go, they
Yeah.
would do those kind of things. I'm sorry, GOP.
I'm just curious when Puffin's gonna throw the wrench in it. You know,
Oh,
that's what I'm
well,
waiting.
whatever. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come. Yeah,
Called
So,
Tower, and he's already thrown the wrench.
it's true. It's true.
you imagine if Tower kept Charles and just infected the whole town or the
Right.
whole
Well,
city?
we've
Yeah.
seen things like this happen already.
We have.
We have. We have.
Where did we see it
Shut
before?
up.
Where was
I don't want to
that?
hear about it.
Something with
I
that
do
much.
not want to hear about it.
Oh man.
Anybody in the future that's listening, it's because I brought a mushroom into town that was sending out spores, and people got infected from the spores, and
Well, they
they all
ate
went
it.
berserk.
They cooked it for some stupid
Yeah.
reason. Yeah.
You figure spores die after a certain heat temperature, you know?
Well, now
Well,
they're
not these.
magical. They're God-infecting pestilences. It's the
Yeah.
second time we've
Yeah.
interacted that stupid god, by the way.
Yeah, he's come up a lot
Yep,
actually.
Silvo. Yeah,
I think it's his favorite NPC.
it might be.
Well, Tower's character. I mean, it's because of Tower's character. That's why he keeps popping up.
Yep.
You know what? We should send a note to Tower's parents because they had to sign the paperwork to get him in this place, right? That he's been infected by this and this and this and this. They've cured him of this, but he still wants one.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I
no,
think he was arrested for something.
Yeah,
these
he
guys
was
are criminals,
arrested.
right?
Yeah.
So
My character's a thief. Tower's character.
See, I was even going to offer to help him learn how to brew stuff, and learn how to run a business, successful business, with books and stuff like that. But no, he's got to have his friend Charles.
that's true.
He doesn't want. He doesn't
So-
want me for a friend.
Tower GOP Tower was telling us about your guys' work situation. What's the plan?
Oh, the new company is coming in on Saturday, so we should just be getting switched over. I've done everything I was supposed to. I don't know if Tower's done like the drug test and physical yet, but
Yeah, I actually went into work today on my off day and finished the E-rail certification. So,
which
did
is
you
funny.
do that, PLP? Did you do the E-rail?
Yeah, I got all that done yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Chester, the company finally signed the successorship.
Oh, nice.
So everything will stay the same. It's just, hey, me and GOP don't got to worry because we can pass drug tests and physical. But you want a good laugh, GOP? They were just talking about it. Apparently, 3 guys the other day got rejected because their urine samples were too hot. They essentially boiled that shit in the microwave before they had to do it, and it was too hot.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
I
don't. I mean, come on. As an adult, be an adult, right?
Yeah, but Tower, I got all that stuff done today. So, well, like
Yeah, mine done too. So,
well,
yeah,
you had to
Chester.
get it done today. Yeah,
Oh, really? Today was the last day?
yeah. Today was the last day at like 10:30 in the morning.
Oh,
So-
fuck. The only one who didn't get it's shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, they had like a sign up list like all week.
Yeah, hey. So, yeah, Chester, there's going to be, me and GOP are going up a lot in seniority because you got a lot of guys who are going to retire, find different careers. There's a ton of guys who just said they're just done with it. Then there's guys who are going to transfer and stay with the old company. So,
And then guys who boil their pee in the microwave.
That's true.
yeah.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Well, it's good for
They
you guys,
might not
man. Yeah, no, you got to think about things like that, Tower. Being an American, we have this weird concept of shuffling from one job to the other. It's not since my grandfather's generation that didn't happen. But I'm telling you, sticking with a company especially something as large as what you're involved with, uh, it's a smart way to do life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've moved myself all over. I mean, I got lucky and I've been able to survive, but it's not the easy path for sure. That's one thing I'm really happy about my kids because I didn't really know when I brought them here. I brought them here because I wanted them to experience their mother's culture, right? But also that I didn't want them to be around, when they got into junior high school, I didn't want them to be around all the drugs and stuff. I didn't know the extra benefits of being in Japan. And Japan, there are a few other countries that do this as well. But basically, you go through your education system. They suggest, based on what you can do and what the industry, the Japan-wide industry needs, what university to go to and what to study. And then after you get out, they have a direct pipeline into work. So here in Japan, you can literally just go from birth to death without any thought, really.
Hey, that's nice though, because you can
It
get
is
a
nice.
But
yeah,
then you
like
have no choice
you
of what you really want to do,
Sure you
what you
do.
dream of.
What is it you're good at? What is it you excel at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may not be real good at something that you absolutely love, though.
Yeah, you
But
have a
then,
say in it though.
Like
You have
I love music, but I can't play the piano.
yeah, but you're not gonna then try and have a career in.
right, you're not going to be useful
Yeah.
at it. Yeah, Japan's about, and it's not just Japan, there's other countries that do this, but it's about how are you useful to society?
Yeah, that'd be more of a hobby kind of thing at
Right.
that point. But
Right.
yeah. But I think that's like before the Russian education system collapsed. So back during like the Soviet days, I think in like the mid '80s. Before that, that was kind of their system where
Sure.
in high school you had like the apprenticeship stuff, and that was like you know how they did things for a long time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but there is more choice here, and of course, this is
yeah,
a sufficient and successful society, so it doesn't have the negatives per se.
no, that's true. Well, I was simply bringing that up because I've heard that brought up a lot of times about how like there's the education system in Russia is just doesn't really even exist at this point. So
Oh well, yeah, they've had problems. They are trying to come up, but there's plenty of poverty, and Russia has issues.
oh yeah,
It's turned out that this war has been extremely beneficial for them, though. So maybe they'll see some across the board improvements, but they have issues. Yeah, that's true. But I really push my kids for higher education, and they both succeeded in that. So they're all set. We'll see what my daughter does, but my son is kind of already on the path. Well, they haven't announced. They're supposed to be announcing this summer, but his basically fiance, she is a government worker, and that has pension after 20 years, right? And
yeah.
he is, because I pushed him to get the master's degree because he's like, I don't need it. I was like, yeah, you do, right? And so he does have his master's degree in that, which of course is going to it's going to drop like 80, $100,000 extra a year on him, right? Because he
Mm,
has that. So those two are fine. Which is, I know, lady, do you have children?
no.
No, okay. But as a parent, one of the things you worry about is the self-sufficiency of your children, right? Because up
Yeah.
until now, I've been paying for everything, right? Which is fine. I'm happy to do it. It's my responsibility. But you want your kids to become self-sufficient. So my son is already, here, very young man. He's already set,
All right.
and I don't
I
have to
am
worry
set.
about it. So, I do love the system they have here. Okay, Puffin, sorry, we chatted. Go ahead.
Yeah, Chester,
Oh,
I'm in that position too, other
Yeah,
than the
no,
housing.
that's what I mean. I mean, you should. It's good for you, dude. Stick with it. Be consistent. It's good for you, man.
I mean, me and my dad work at the same place. So, I mean, other than the fact that I live with my parents,
Hmm.
it's just a housing market. I mean, I could live into like some shit ass trailer, but still make enough money to
No,
happily survive.
dude, just stick with what you're doing. You're only 21. Just stick
Oh
with it.
yeah.
You're fine. You're fine. Don't do that jumping around crap. It's a big, huge, government funded company you're with. Stick with that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a smart
I
move.
got nothing. I am perhaps doomed. But
Well, that's
anyways,
the thing I'm trying to do is get into the actual railroad, which is a step up from what we're doing.
Right.
yeah. But
No,
anyway,
just that's what I mean. Just stick with it. Don't be like a lot of the young Americans and jump around. Don't do it.
It's a good industry. No, I'm going to stick with the industry.
Yeah, yeah, it's smart.
good idea.
Anyway, sorry, Puffin. Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking. It's like, well, nothing. If anybody looked at me right now, they'd be like, "Well, you're doomed." I'm like, "Man, well, crap." Anyways,
What'd you do?
no, I mean like my well, I'm trying to start a business, so if things don't start, if the slower it goes, the worse it is off for me. But if it goes really good, if it picks
What
up
are you selling?
tabletop games,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we're
tabletop games.
playtesting.
Do you have a proper woman next to you?
no, I've
Yeah,
never
see,
had
that
one.
would be helpful. Having a
I've
proper
not,
female is good, dude.
I've never like women avoid me like the plague.
Well,
Just go. That's why there's mail order.
Hey, baby, I make tabletop games. The next thing you know, you might be on her tabletop that night. You never know.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Aside from the joking, I know it's become more difficult in the West in certain regards, but having a good woman next to you is the final tick of the box, dude. It really is.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get into the potential depressing reality. So back to fantasy game.
Hi, good.
Anyways,
Yeah!
Okay, yay, yay. Okay, so
Can we still go around?
okay, so basically, what happens is, so these guys are working on Chain Gang, and are helping to build the Redeemer Temple in Intidon. So I clean up everything. How many barrels do I get? I guess.
roll 2d6.
Okay. Where's our dice thing? Oh, here it is. Okay. So 2d6. All right. 2. That
No.
sucks.
Well, 2 barrels is still a lot of money.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, it's
It took you
Ones and
6 days
13s,
to
not
get
12.
2 barrels.
yeah, that sucks. All right.
Or maybe
So,
that's 11.
well, no, it's all of it. It's everything that was there. So all right. So I got 2 barrels. And so that's okay. So I got the 2 barrels. Of course, I thank the dragon, and what I do is, and I tell him that if there's any other work or help he needs in the future, please don't hesitate. It was a very positive business relationship, sir. Anyway, then what I do is I call because I already did the math on that. It was
Mhm.
750, so that's 15, so that's 15,000 chets are sitting right there. Okay,
Mhm.
potentially. So I don't want to sell all of them because I do want to use some for ourselves, and for her business. But what I do is I call Surigo, on with my scroll, and I explain what I've done and all that kind of stuff, and if he knows a place where I could sell some of this to put some funds in place, so I can start building.
Well, he says of the different potentials that could or could not happen. There's a lot of different places where you could sit to build. The outer areas of Intidon are beginning to be built up. You might be able to, set up shop in the neighboring town.
Oh well,
That's
I'm going to do my best to stay with as close to Intidon as possible. What I'm asking him is, where can I sell off some of these scales? Is what I'm really asking him.
Well, I do know of a old acquaintance of mine, and well, it enjoys purchasing dragon scale.
Okay. So let's see here. So it's 750, right? Yeah, 750 per barrel. All right. So I guess the first thing, so I get that information. The first thing is Bethany and I, because I do have craft as well. I've been putting because I've been helping her, so I actually put some skill into it. We're calculating how much we need to make our robes, right? That we want to make, and then we're gonna. I need that number first. So, how many we're gonna need to make two robes?
Let's see here.
Robe sets.
To make the robe sets, you'll probably need. How much do you have right now? 2 barrels worth, which is about 50 something scales.
1,500. Yeah.
1,500 scales.
Yes.
Okay, so 1,500 scales, you'll probably need 500 for both of your robes.
Okay. So basically, we keep 1,000 because there's probably some stuff she wants to do on the other side of it. So I'm going to try to sell 500 of them to Sarago's friend.
Okay, so Sarago's friend will be happy. It is a tree folk,
Okay.
and it is a collector of such ancient things. And it basically says, welcome, young mine thing. Have things to sell to me.
I
The
do.
young man said that you were trustworthy in the quality of your goods. Is this true?
I give samples for him to examine.
Yes, these are from a black bishop.
Quite an old one, I think.
Yes, he must have his own castle and series of wives as well.
He does.
Good, good. Then I will pay you in the proper term. What were you wanting for these scales?
Um, what's the market rate? Do you want me to make a barter roll or something?
Yes.
Okay, let me do that.
The market rate for individual scales. I have 500 here, and I don't need to tell you that these are worth a lot of money. And you would not get their market value for any dragon scales are ooh. That's a fumble. But
It is a fumble, but
you've already used your
can
critical.
yes, I know, but I do have aggression though, so I could re-roll it, right?
Oh, you have focus. This isn't combat. You
Oh,
could pump it with
focus.
focus.
So
Um,
focus
but
is skill,
fortunately,
right. Yeah.
so the fortunate thing is this guy was not trying to, um, give you a bad price. You just basically, he's like, oh well, all right then. Um, and he will because he was going to give you a premium, like the market value for these scales is roughly 10 chets per scale. He was going to give you a premium, but unfortunately that was lost predominantly. So it's going to be about 12 chets per scale. How many are you selling him?
Well, for that price, I'm not going to sell him anything.
Okay.
So I guess I'll
But,
just go find someone else to sell it to.
okay.
Well,
No. It's like 12 chets per scale. So how much would that be?
Oh, for the 500?
Yeah, so 12 times 500. he would pay you 6,000 chets for however much for 500.
Hmm. That's a bad price, though, right?
I thought you
That's
said it was worth 15,000 your whole haul,
Right.
didn't you?
Yes. That's what I
Well, that's
said.
actually above.
It's a
yeah.
higher rate.
It's
Oh,
a
okay, okay.
it's
So
basically instead of getting he was going to give you 17 per, which is over 1.5 with the natural one. He's giving you the normal rate is 10 per scale. He's giving you 12 per scale.
all right. Well, I'll take it. So I sell the 500. I get the
Mm-hmm.
6,000. So
Right.
because I'm just trying to move it forward
Yep.
quickly here.
Gotcha.
Therefore, first question: the compound that we currently rent inside of Intidon, how much would it cost for me just to buy that outright?
That would cost you about 400.
Okay, so I'm going to buy that.
Okay.
And then what I want to do is I want to put some of the other funds toward building something because in order to do the work with it, you said I needed to be outside of Intidon because they won't like me doing it inside.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I want to find a place that I go, I told them what I was doing anyway. I haven't kept anything from the authority in Intidon at all. So I go and I talk to them and I say, what would be a reasonable distance?
They said, oh, just the normal distance is about what they say, basically 1,000 feet from the city premises.
Okay, so that's not far at all. Okay. So I'm going to look for a property.
Okay.
Um, and maybe I won't roll a one again, and I'll try to buy a property and hire a construction crew and all that kind of stuff.
All right.
I want to build an actual home for us that also has a laboratory attached to it. Working magical laboratory. I'm going to. Do you want me to just roll again?
Yep.
Okay, and I'll try not to suck this time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. It's plus my it's not my barter. This time is it no, it's still barter, right? Or is it
Right.
persuade? No, it's barter. It's
Persuade.
barter.
Persuade.
Or
I
persuade.
would say persuade.
Okay. Oh, that's higher. All right, so persuade. I'm trying to, get a place and get a good deal and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't suck. I roll a 31 this time.
So between getting a work crew, building the place, building the add-on of a laboratory,
Buying the
but you
land.
rolled,
Yeah.
buying the land. It's gonna run, but they like you. They like their citizens, um, and Intidon is not very tax heavy. I think they have a 3 or 5% tax rate,
Sure.
just flat on. So it's just like as long as you pay 5% on everything you did, like is good for the people as possible.
Sure.
And so with that rate, let's see, that would be the land is what's expensive. It'd
Sure.
probably run you about 1,100.
Okay. All right, so that brings it down to 45. All right, good. So yeah, we're just in the process, as far as my character's role playing. We're in the
Mm-hmm.
process of doing that. I'm continuing to do my own private business and working with the government here, and Bethany is doing what she does, and we continue on to all that's finished. And I'm assuming that's why you threw in the building of the Redeemer Temple to kind of you saw what I was doing, so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I'm done.
All right. So, lady,
Yes.
you have a
Oh, I got to lower
your
that by another 1,000. I gave Lady 1,000, by the way.
okay, lady, you get 1,000 jets.
Yes. I'm going to ask both these guys if they would like to do some construction work, building a tower in names the city off Redeemer Tower over there. This, if you stay out of trouble, may actually get you both redeemed. Who knows?
I look at you like manual labor. Wait, are you serious? I thought it was more shoot and kill kind of thing. Unless you want me to maybe steal something for you, I can do that pretty well.
Weren't you in this situation because you got caught stealing?
Well, I won't get caught this time.
When you got a redeemer attached to your hip, I think you will.
Well, I mean, that's why if you want anything stolen for you.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's who you steal for, not what you steal.
Well, it's on the table. Anyways, but I mean, he will tag along though. You know.
And Tower doesn't say yay or nay or nothing, huh? Just where's my beer?
Tower is muted. Actually, you know what? My character thinks about it for a second.
What do you want me to do?
She's asking if you want to help do some construction work.
Sure, but I need a ice cold pint of beer.
Sure,
You know
you
what?
can get one today.
My character thinks for a moment. And he's like, actually, you know what? That might work just fine.
Uh-oh.
He's the
Oh, shit.
machination.
Oh, and just so you know, Lady, the floater beers are well known through all Savage people. Anyone who's been out in like the Savage regions, they know what a floater beer is.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Everyone knows.
Stop back in his illusions, Chester.
Yeah.
No, it's Chester knows.
All right.
Brad Chester's brewing his own proprietary ale of floater beer.
I mean, our characters really don't really have a choice in the matter, anyways. It's either we do what we're supposed to do, or we.
It exists or it doesn't exist, and we all know it exists.
Let's get going.
All right, so all three of you travel out, leaving the citadel, and you are on your way. I'm going to speed it up, but during your trip, you are confronted by something very strange. You are all basically hiding behind hiding behind a series of trees, and you see this walking line of insects, roughly the size of dogs. But they look to be like ants.
Okay.
Oh shit!
A lot of them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ants.
Think, have you ever seen an army ant swarm? How they make those tunnel of ants?
Yeah.
It's like that. There's thousands of them.
And they're going toward the town?
Towards Intidon. Moving
Not a
slowly.
problem.
Can we get by without being seen?
Yeah, well, they're going parallel to Intidon. They would not actually reach the town, but they are in your way.
Oh, they're in our way.
Mm-hmm.
And if we wait so long, they'll be wherever they're going before we even get by of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Normally you can. They have a way where you can break them without hostilities, and then they go back in line.
If you had your normal size difference, but these being like the size of chihuahuas, they would swarm you and rip you apart.
Yeah.
And there's not really roles for it. They would just swarm you and eat you.
Yeah.
Because
and there's no way around them then, other than waiting.
You could go over them. You could fell a tree onto them.
They would just climb over the tree. You probably would have to jump from tree to tree, maybe. But that's
perhaps. But remember, if you did fell a tree, they are blind. Army ants are blind.
I didn't know army ants are blind.
I believe the soldiers, like the ones you watch out for, are indeed blind.
Okay, let's get these guys to agree on the plan. We're not going to engage. We're going to try to go over them via by tree or arching branches or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell! Well, hang on. I do have teleport. I thought. Nope, that's void walking. Nope. Okay, sorry. Wrong. Maybe that's somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, give each of them a healing potion too, since I got some extras in case they get attacked. We'll try to go over them.
Okay.
Jump in the gap.
Yep.
How much of a what is the narrowest gap between trees around them? Because I mean, it is like
And
a
they're single
forest.
file, right?
They are not single file. They are. It is a moving. So if the soldiers that make up the wall of this tunnel of ants are about the size of a chihuahua, the smaller workers are the size of ants. I mean, the size of rats. So a little bit smaller than rat.
So
No,
how
mice.
wide would we have to jump?
You would probably, to get across this, you'd probably have to jump. To get a safe distance, like be able to run once you land about 6 feet.
That'd be a way for us to hit something with a rope and then swing across.
Oh,
Yeah,
you could just like flat jump it if you wanted to, but if you roll a 1, you die.
Everybody want a chance that?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Shower?
You're muted still, buddy.
Yes, lady.
You want to try to jump over the ants?
Don't
Wait,
roll a
Up
one.
to it? Just don't
What
roll a
kind-
one?
what kind of ants are they?
They're
Army
They're
ant?
army ants. If you roll a
Giant.
1 or whatever, you die. 'Cause
they're
they
giant
slowly-
ants,
Giant
Oh.
the
ants.
size of chihuahuas.
Okay, let me roll. 17.
Oh, you gonna roll on?
I rolled a
Do you want
17.
to jump over them, or do you want to find another way?
He's
He already
willing to
jumped.
jump over them. Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
he already
I'm not
jumped.
talking about it. I'm just doing it.
Yeah,
17 plus is probably his agility, so that's a +5.
No. Just a flat d20.
Oh, it's not an agility roll?
It is
Okay.
agility. For him, it's a flat roll, but for you guys, it's agility because he just went well. Yeep.
Oh, okay.
+5 on
I
mine.
have a +5 in my agility.
They're just jealous, Puffin, that I'm that good.
I want you to get eaten.
Well, I did
Oh,
roll a
both
1.
of them almost ate it to ants.
You said don't roll a 1. So.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So because nearly anybody can make a 6-foot jump, so you're
Yeah.
good. You get across and you arrive at the city of Intadon. It is a beautiful place.
Yeah. As soon as we
Show the
hit
picture. Show the picture.
Show the picture.
What picture?
Picture of
Intadon.
Intadon. Where did it go? It's
There's
around
a-
here somewhere.
Picture of
There it
Intadon.
is.
There you go. Good job.
As soon as we hit the gate, inform the guards about the army of ants that are marching, not directly here, but I guess to the south, for example.
Ah, wonderful. So you see the Lord Marshal. She is.
Is this being reported at the gates? Okay, sure. Go see her, I guess.
No. The guards at the gate go to get the Lord Marshal.
Why can't y'all just report it? I'm not going to go kill these things. There's a lot of them.
It's part of our duties.
Y'all's duties, not mine.
I'm a psychiatrist.
Yeah. I'm a potion maker.
No, you're a redeemer.
Hush. My assignment is these two, and our assignment is to go build a building. Waiting on her to come back.
Okay.
So, the as her title is Lord Protector, arrives. She looks at both of you and says, so my men inform me that there are swarmers on their way.
That's what you call them, yes. I indicate what direction they were heading. They're not heading directly to this way, but they'll be further south, I'm gathering, from the direction they were going. They weren't following one particular path, though, were they?
They were going in a straight, they were paralleling the riverbed.
They were, okay, that's what I tell her. We got a job to report to. I just want to make sure you were aware of that. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And go.
Okay, so she's like, you are redeemers, correct?
We've been assigned to work on the construction place here.
Can I see those assignment papers?
I know
Have they been approved for city construction?
We're gonna go kill some ants, lady.
I don't even have.
So,
I'm looking for them. Where did I put those?
so with
papers
failure to produce papers, she's like, well, I can waive the fee for the papers as long as you would help me dispatch these ants, Redeemer. Might even get your ward some experience. This way.
Lord Protector.
Yeah, see.
Yes, ma'am.
Should have got out like I did.
I am sorry for the loss of your people up at your name off the village that got burnt down.
Why are you bringing that up, though?
Yeah, that's a great
Why
thing.
am I
That's a
bringing-
perfect thing to bring
I
up.
was
They know
there.
it.
I was
Plus,
there.
you were responsible, and they know it.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Hush
do.
up. Unless the mates told them.
I gave them a report. Do you forget?
Okay, Tower, you've been hired to go kill the brain twister.
So she's like, why don't we all go ant hunting? Right this way. And she turns to Tower. Fido, does it seem agreeable to slay a bunch of ants? It's fun.
Wait, those ants did nothing to me, guy. The fuck you mean?
I look over at you, and I'm like, you could probably eat them.
That's a fucking big ant, guy.
A lot of food.
Yeah, but I mean, they got some sharp ass jaws. I may be retarded, but I'm not suicidal.
Well, regardless of your intentions, this is your new task, or else I will not allow you to enter into Dawn.
Well,
And I'm very,
besides, he's a prisoner, so I mean,
yeah, he's a prisoner, so he doesn't really have a choice.
Wait,
So
is this
Don't
my
have a
guy?
choice.
Wait. Is this my guy talking to me?
no, this is the Lord
No.
Protector. This is a
This is the dragon lady.
yes, it's the Dragon Lady. Let me show you her picture. She is in her casual armor, but she does have better battle armor. So she's in her casual armor.
Can we strike from above? Is that like that?
She says, well,
Still showing the dice.
it's in general.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I'll go show it.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
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 I finish your sentence for you.
Isn't her? That wasn't a picture from before.
No.
Shit. Whatever she says, I'm gonna do it word for word.
Good boy.
Wonderful. Good boy. And she'll pat your head.
Oh, I'm wagging my tail so hard that it creates a draft.
Those burritos finally kick in?
Probably.
No.
Mr.
No.
Freeman, would this be a proper battle armor, you think?
Yes.
No, the one I sent you.
They'd probably be pretty decent.
Like, does it seem enough like the same person?
That sat on me, that big chonky boy.
no.
Yeah, no. If you send me their
send it-
pictures, I'll be able to put them in the presentation, right?
All right, wonderful. So I'll send them to you right now.
I don't
This is
recall.
her.
I'd have to see the other picture to be sure, but it's not bad armor. Like in a fantasy setting kind of thing.
Yeah,
As far
these
as
are.
GOP and Tower, right? I already have Lady.
Hold on a second. This is her. This is the formal armor, and then the one in general is her informal armor, which you can kind of see. She basically just puts on a few extra plates.
Okay, but I'm showing what she looks like here. So,
Yep.
I'm talking about GOP and Tower's characters.
Oh, let me get those. Let's see here. I'm gonna type in Piss Wolf and see what I get.
Mm-hmm.
God. Thought he already had the top hat thing.
Yeah.
Holy crap! It made a yellow wolf.
Nice. So I have a question. When you're using this AI art, you
Mhm,
put in prompts of what you want, a la Piss Wolf. But how do
mhm.
you get this particular pretty style? What do you put after it? Like your prompt you
Oh,
just
I
made. What
just
did you do?
in Wombo they have a bunch of different styles you click on, and it produces that style.
Oh, well,
I
that's
don't have to
easy,
add
dude.
those.
This is you said this is Wombo.
Wombo Dream, and yeah. And the cool thing about Wombo is, like I've said 3 times before, but it stands out real good to me. It sits well with me, so I say it. If you so this image of this chick and this in Chuck, if I cite Wombo, like say I put them in one of my games or something like that, and say by JW, my name made using Wombo, I own the rights to the images.
Okay, so it's called Wombo, a Dream by Wombo. Okay.
Right. I would use it. Would recommend to anyone who
And the
uses
fact that
AI.
you can pick a style and then prompt to that style, that's handy.
Yeah.
There's a premium and a free. Okay, I'll look at it later. Because I've tried
Yep.
a few of them, they don't come out pretty like this.
Okay, so I've got the
Right.
picture. If he wants to be a handsome wolf man, you want to be a
Oh,
handsome wolf man?
Send it to me first and let me see what I think.
Okay, I think you're gonna be happy.
Probably not hanging long enough.
I mean, if
You might get this dude and his tail confused. Let's just say that. Anyways,
Look at the rack on that one. Shit. Okay.
well, I mean, I can. Anyways, Tower, send me a message in Discord.
And GOP's character?
1 second.
Well, GOP doesn't have one already?
No, hold on a
Oh,
second.
okay.
First, I'm gonna send you this one.
Okay.
Not you. I'm sending it to Tower.
Anyway, I sent a message to Chester's character that we're in the area. We're gonna go hunt army rats, army ants with Almighty Lord and
Now
Protector.
this would be your character.
Oh, dude. I can dig that, but he's wearing a top hat.
I don't know if I can get it to have a top hat.
I don't think you can, but that photo's fine. Just we'll say he's wearing a top hat in the game.
I'm making variations. It could generate him with a top hat.
See if it'll generate a top hat.
Now, I know there's another AI art thing that you can actually add to, increase, and touch up. So maybe you can create an art in one thing and then put it in another AI that allows you to do all the touch ups. Wow.
If you can find that, let me know.
Yeah, and I forget what that one's called, but yeah, this AI stuff is going to roll hard, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And like they say in the South, rolling deep.
Well, the thing is, though, is it's not going to replace jobs like yours, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to
It's going
replace.
to
Yeah.
It's going to provide jobs for people like me who
Yeah.
need art for their work.
Yeah, you should jump on that immediately, dude.
Well, that's why I'm using this stuff for my stuff. Oh, Tower.
the people who
Tower.
are most screwed, who will be most
Yeah.
screwed, by probably be like copy editors and things like that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
gee.
like Wall Street people.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
You like that?
Paralegals.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I think his face is fucking terrible, but everything else is awesome.
Well, I mean, it's a wolf man.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, it's not bad, except his face is like god awful.
What about that one?
Oh, that's even more Halloweeny.
It is. It's supposed to be. That's the style.
I'm a little bit better with that one. Like,
The
I like
second
that.
one?
Yeah, I just don't like I said. I don't like his face because he looks like a fucking. It's like someone put a puggle face and put a fucking top hat on it.
Oh, that is just awful. Let me just make a little bit of a touch up
Puffin,
on this.
how many of these games have you sold?
How many of the games have I sold? I mean, not many. I only have 3 free games up on drive-thru right now. You guys are helping me get the big books that I'll be selling. You guys are at the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. Here you go, Chester. This will be his character image.
Okay.
The best I can do. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, I like this. It's more humanoid. Yeah, it's better.
Because they're not true werewolves, that would be more what my race looks like. And that's probably the crap-eating grin he has on his face all the time anyways.
Yeah,
So,
no,
let's see.
this I like it. I actually think it's correct. There you go, everybody. Yeah, I like it. Excuse me.
Excused.
Thank you. So I can let me just yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This dude be in a comic book. I like this. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? Lady might like this one. What do you think of this, Mr. Freeman? What do you think, Mr. Freeman?
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Even though he should be in like a navy blue thing, but
What about that?
that's cool too.
And he has the right
Although
number
it's
of
still not
fingers.
quite. Yeah, that's still not quite fantasy enough though. But
You know what? We're gonna run it. I think I'm gonna use the top one. I'm gonna send it to Chester right now. Here you go,
even though
Chester.
Okay.
I did say he's clean shaven, but that's okay.
Okay. There we go. All right. One thing at a time. All right. T Wolf. All right, there we go. Saved. All right. Let me come over here and check what we got for oh well, he's just a pretty boy. Yeah, no, completely untrustworthy. That's clear. That's very clear. Yeah. Let me go ahead and show this to everybody. Yeah, completely untrustworthy. Yeah. Yep.
Who?
If you can't trust that face, who can you trust? You know.
Wait, what face?
Any other
Oh,
face.
who
Literally.
is that? Is that GOP?
That's
is.
my character.
You look like the most evil shit to have ever happened to Belgium.
Well, that's okay. That's Can you even point to Belgium on a map?
That's a good question.
Yes.
It is a
Yes,
good
I could.
question. Yeah.
Okay.
Before you would post anything, Chester, what do you think of this as the Lord Protector's children? Because they might, see what their mother is doing. Remember?
I'm not be a babysitter.
No, you're not a babysitter. They're fully grown adults, but I'm just sending the pictures.
Yeah, look, I'm already showing one of the of course, we have Chuck. I'm showing her dress armor.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wow, what are you sending to me?
I'm sending you her daughter and her son.
Okay.
Just let me get the picture. Wow, dang it, I forgot that one was cool. It was like some kind of witch, but her her freaking robes were like overlapping scale armor. It was pretty sick.
So are we leaving the game there then? Because it's like 9:48.
Yeah,
Yep,
probably.
we are.
Yeah. We're gonna drop time anyway, right?
It's true.
A little bit.
Well, we have
Well,
a mission we have to do though now. We gotta
Yep,
take
you have
care
a
of
mission
the
that you'll
cats.
complete.
So
Okay, so this is her son and daughter, which will.
Okay.
Oh, look at the Jesus! Every time I open up Discord, I see some crazy
Yeah, it
shit.
looks good, dude. It looks good. And these are half dragons or something, or full
Yeah,
dragons.
those are her. They are full dragons in a humanoid form.
Yeah,
They are
sure.
her children.
Yeah, I get it. In this world, they tend to stay in humanoid form. Yeah, no, I think they look great. Definitely. I do have a quick question though. So I can adjust here for the presentation. What is your name, character's name, GOP?
my name is, just so I don't mispronounce it, Velez. Veles. And last name,
Veles, Veles,
yes,
not a Z, an S.
it's an S. Yes.
Okay.
And Sos Ruko.
Spell that.
SOSRUKO.
Okay.
SOS
And
RUKO.
you are a what and a what? A
I'm
human.
a human scoundrel.
Okay. And you are. It's the same thing. You're still bound by the Redeemers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. And then Tower, what's the name of your character?
My character.
Yeah.
Okay, my character's name is Alabaster Dick Richards, and
Right.
the bird's name is Valentine.
I don't need the bird. Alabaster. Uh, okay.
Dick.
Dick. I get it.
Richardson.
Richard. Richard.
Allie. It's Allie Dick Dick.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I did. I got it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
you got it.
I got
You
it.
got it.
Yeah, I got it. I
Cool.
got it. Okay. There we go. All right, it's done, and then I just got to change the picture. All right, go ahead. You continue. I just had to.
So I
Exactly.
sent you a couple of pictures of the basically the ruler of Intidon, the other half of the coin, the Lord Protector's husband.
Okay.
I like
Yeah,
how I
the
put a
monster.
lot of thought into my character name, and Towers is like, mine's a penis joke.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty good, dude. All right, that is pretty good. Excellent. Of course, his is a penis joke. Well, we're no one's surprised. Nobody.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, it looks good, dude.
Thank you.
Why is it not showing his art? Hmm. Hmm.
All I see is his art.
No. I'm talking about. I'll just deal with that later. So for some reason, did I put it here?
So while the Lord Protector has tower around her little finger, she's like, "Well, it seems like all of you have a job to do. I expect to hear of wonderful success when you return. Thank you so much for all that you are doing for our people."
And I hope you give us good places in the graveyard.
Oh, I will. I have my men dig them just right now. I will go talk to I will go talk to my husband and the human lord and make sure that they are officially sanctified. The top one is the lord and the bottom one's her husband.
See no pictures, so
Chester.
it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. So these are two different dudes.
Two different dudes.
Okay, so this guy is the Lord of Intidon.
Yeah, the top one's the Lord of the. He's human. Then the bottom one is her husband, who is
Yeah.
a dragon in humanoid form.
I haven't met.
Hmm.
So I haven't met either one of these dudes. I only met her.
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
All
The
right.
top guy's face is like the top guy, the Lord. His face is on some things, So you've seen him, you never met him.
Right. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. So then we'll go ahead and wrap it up here and next week I guess they're going to have a battle, but we're basically going to be moving forward some period. How long is it going to take for all this stuff to get done?
It's
How many
probably not going
months?
to take it to get the construction done. It's probably going to take. Roll me a d6 for me. I'll be nice. Roll d6.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Because while Intadon is a wonderful place, it's not very densely populated. Not yet, anyways.
3.
3, so it'll take 3 months.
3 months. Okay. So anyway, next time we come back, we will be finishing up their little battle, and then we'll have a a role playing progression of 3 months, and then whatever he has planned for us at that point, which is good though. I know I like the old style where you don't have you're not every week adventuring. I like the fact time should pass, right?
Mhm.
I like that.
Thank
And
you.
it lets the characters build things and do stuff. And ladies got money in her pocket. You could buy a place here. You got enough money.
If I don't die first.
That's true. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe the ants will get rich. But nevertheless, thank you all very much. We do appreciate you coming in and listening. And we'll be back next week. So yeah, later.
Y'all
Good
come
night.
back now, you hear?
Yeah.